I know this one.
I'm
I
glad
think
I
you sent it to me.
granted I don't remember what it was, but I watched the video you sent me, and my immediate reaction was I don't regret being friends with Panic, but what the fuck, man?
Every day we learn something new. We didn't want this knowledge, but it's here now.
You didn't want this. You didn't choose this. But there it is.
Oh, by the way, hello everybody. Welcome to another edition of Quest for the Dawn Star. I am Popo, and I am here to bring you today's sponsor. It's Air. Suck on it. Okay, let's get going.
Today's sponsor is brought to you by D's Nuts.
Drink.
What's a mind goblin?
Drink again.
Mind Goblin D's nuts.
Not aware of those parodies.
Oh, is that what I was doing? Parodies? I was just doing stupid ass
Parodies
jokes.
nuts. Anyways, so
It's a real shame.
welcome back everybody to Quest of the Dawn Star, a Spelljammer
Losing
technically
the
second edition
balls.
game, fifth edition in a world I've created. Quickly reintroducing everybody's characters in case you somehow have made it this far into watching our series, or just randomly stumbled across us now and have no idea who the fuck these people are. Let's go clockwise around. So we'll start with No Panic. Want to introduce yourself and your character, please?
Sure. No panic button. I play a geriatric gold lizard with some colonic issues, and he tends to have some digestive issues as well. It's glorious. They love it.
Cotton Candy, would you like to introduce yourself and your character?
I'm Bella Nightcap. I am a Myconid druid. I'm from a far off place, and these people are apparently mushroom racist against me. Despite knowing me for 3 years, I don't fucking know.
Rusted Lily.
Government named. I am Milo. I am a lizard folk who thinks everyone wants to be my friend, and I just want to be helpful. If you're dead, I could bring you back. And I make great stew.
Someone has to die first to make that stew, but
His name was Stu.
His name was Stew.
He was great.
we all love stew.
The Knight.
I am playing a tiefling rogue Mav. He got sticky fingers, as rogues tend to do, and he likes playing pranks on his fellow party members by swapping their items when they're not paying attention.
Wonderful. And Bobo Blanco.
I'm a barbarian. So far, all we've learned is that he can't read, and he's really good at arm wrestling.
And he sounds like Patrick Warburton.
Yes, he does.
All right. Perfect. Now, where we last left off, the party was walking through the red light district between the silver and bronze districts, trying to engage in a sort of quest / agreement that Milo had gotten the party involved in to handle some pest control from a fiend. Finding the address that they were supposed to go to and knocking on the door, the fiend, after checking inside first and finding no one there, they knocked on the door, the fiend magically appeared and told the party that all they had to do was go into the basement and clear out the pests. Now, what these pests are, the party has yet to find out. What the reward is, the party has yet to find out. The only thing that they are aware of is that they have a job Milo foolishly agreed to have them do, and the fiend's entire enjoyment is going to be watching them struggle to do this fight. With that being said, as you start heading down to the basement, or would you like to prep outside of the basement? Either way, I am going to need to know your marching order.
So we're rolling for initiative.
No, I need to know your marching order, which is
Okay.
knowing who's going down the stairs first.
Maybe we should send the tank down first.
I was gonna say I nominate Bobo.
I mean, either that or Habert you down ass first.
That
I
is
can
also a
always go
solid
first
plan.
since I got us into
Look,
this.
we either have the gas shield or the meat shield.
It's like what the best way to handle any pest problem is a straight up fumigation.
Can my skull thingy give us any information about what we're about to do? I can't remember what it does.
It does legend lore. Let me double check the rules on legend lore real quick. Or Mimir.
A question: do I still have a level of exhaustion, or did we get rid of that?
I don't remember why you had the level of exhaustion. Like, I don't remember what caused it. So, sure, you can get rid of it. All right, so legend lore. Name or describe a person, place, or object. The spell brings to your mind a brief summary of the significant lore about that thing you named. The lore might consist of current tales, forgotten stories, or even For example, if you have a mysterious magic axe on hand, the spell might yield the information, woe to the evildoer whose hand touches the axe, for even the half slice of the hand of evil ones. Pulling a true child of stone, lover and beloved of Moradin, may awaken the true power of the axe, knowing the sacred word Rodnog on the lips.
So the basement's not a legendary place, so that's not going to help.
As far as you're aware. It might not be a legendary place, and therefore you might not get any information. The fiend might not be a legendary person, and therefore you might not get any information. It's a very situational.
I wanted to ask Mimir if it knows anything about the basement.
It does, in fact, remain quiet. Its eyes, the eyes in the crystal skull start to glimmer and shine, but there is no response.
So, Habertude, you got one in. Oh, there he goes. Bobo, meat shield.
Yeah, looks like I'm going down first. I love that picture of him, by the way.
I'll probably bounce in after him. As long as there's enough space for me to get in and like past him.
I'm a wee bit squishy, so I'm gonna hover towards the back.
You're a mushroom. I would expect you to be squishy.
I can bounce in the middle.
No, see, you can't fool me. I played Resident Evil 7. Them sons of bitches is tough. Get up here.
We'll have Habertu be second to last then, and we'll let Bella take up the very end.
Taking up the rear,
Sounds like a plan.
Unfortunately, that does put you downwind of Bobo.
Downwind of Haberchu is more concerning.
Sorry, yeah. Downwind of Habertu is what I meant.
Say, what the fuck did I do?
You existed.
I mean, have you eaten as many eggs as Haberchu has? If
Yeah,
not, then we're
probably
probably okay.
Your boy needs his protein.
I can imagine.
For Squishy, you have more hit points than I do.
Here, then why don't I stand in front of you?
No, you're fine. I'll stay where I am.
Maybe can I stand in front of Habertu?
Yes. Give me a sec.
Yeah, we'll put the wizard in the back.
Wizard in the middle, wizard in the back. It's a party.
I'm in a wizard sandwich.
All right. As you head down into the basement, it is pitch black down here. Who has dark vision? All right, Bella has dark vision. Actually, let me look through because I need to figure that out now.
Do you need me to roll for world perception or?
One sec.
I have dark vision.
I have danger sense.
Bella's got dark
I got a
vision.
spoon.
Mav's got dark vision. Aberchu has dark vision.
What the fuck?
So Bobo's the only one who can't see.
I
No,
can't see.
but I've got a sword that helps with that.
What the fuck?
I also can't see.
No. Milo and Bobo, you do not see anything. The air down here is cold and stale. A hint of mold lingers. The steps as you head down are wooden and rickety, but the basement floor is stone. It is a chill goes down your spine, but the air does not move. And you feel eyes on you. Thousands of eyeballs glaring into you.
So you're saying we went into a D&D ball pit?
Yes. No.
We're at Chuck E. Cheese?
The rest of you head down, and something to keep in mind is dark vision only shows you in grayscale what is there. Shades of gray and darkness. In some cases, certain things might still be not as visible because they are close enough in color that when you see them all gray, they blend. But you head down and you see storage barrels and some chairs covered in cobwebs and a mound of some sort of it looks like a mound of like hay and dirt and twigs and just and fertilizer all pushed together in the corner with cobwebs covering it, but it's very clear that these are that they are in fact cobwebs, not spider webs. They're long decayed.
Okay, question. Does the skee ball machine still work?
um I don't get the reference that you're trying to ask.
You've never been to a Chuck E. Cheese? Everyone has got skee ball.
Yeah.
There is one other thing that you notice coming down to the basement. The three who have night vision, not that one of them's here right now, or have dark vision. You see the shining, the almost shining glow, even in the dark. This almost UV glow of chitin coming off of
Titan.
these
Titan.
whatever, doesn't matter. Chitin, chitin, the exoskeletons of incredibly large, giant scorpions.
Oh boy.
7 of
buddy.
them in this room, one twice as large as the rest. 6 of them seeming almost as large as Mav himself. These being
Bella, we found you a pony.
these the 6 scorpions being only babies.
Those don't look fun. Is there anything around that like Mav could like duck behind or try to hide behind or amongst?
There are some barrels around. There's about 4 or 5 barrels, but they would only provide half cover.
Can I try to stealth anyways?
You can certainly try. You will be at
Okay.
disadvantage though, because
Okay.
just like you, the scorpions have dark vision.
Gotcha. Figure anything will help.
In fact,
It's
actually, the
Ed.
scorpions have blind sight.
I can
Oh,
hear
that's
everybody.
great.
With my dog.
What we got there? Well, that was crappy. I had a natural 20 and a 3.
Oof. You kind of stumble and try to move one of the barrels out off the wall so you can hide behind it, and it squeaks as it rubs against the concrete floor. Kind of like when you move a wooden chair on linoleum.
Okay, real quick, I just noticed on my character sheet because I didn't think I did. Apparently, I do have dark vision.
I know I have dark vision. I can't find where it is on my character sheet. But like that's a species trait.
Because I just saw it over here: passive perception, passive investigation, passive insight, dark
Yeah,
vision,
you have
60
dark.
feet.
How do you have dark vision?
How
That is
that I don't know.
Yeah, weird thing is, I'm supposed to have dark vision, but mine
belt of
doesn't
dwarven
say
kind.
that.
It's your
Oh,
belt.
belt of dwarven kind.
Nice. Okay. So
It's
only
weird.
Milo has no idea what's going on.
It's weird. I'm supposed to have it, yet
Yay.
mine doesn't say that.
You know what? I take back
is in your
everything
species
bad I
trait.
said. I take back what I said about the belt. I like it.
I'm like, it's the same thing as belt of giant strength, except it's better.
Yeah. It just doesn't
It-
enhance my strength. It gives me other things.
It doesn't enhance your strength because you don't need to enhance your strength. Your strength's good enough.
Yeah.
Now, Milo could probably do with a belt of giant strength. All right.
Okay.
So now it is time to roll for initiative.
All right. Is there a specific button we? Oh, there it is.
Okay.
I will roll for Haberchu.
Yeah.
That's a
I got
20.
11.
Because I get advantage on
That's
initiative.
a nat one.
Oh, I got a +2 to initiative, but
That would be fitting. I rolled a nat one.
which is fitting because you have no idea what the hell is going on. Wow, look, here's the floor is made out of floor.
Do I roll again?
No. Yes, you will actually nat one. If you rolled a nat one, you do roll again because you might theoretically miss a turn.
I got a 20.
All right. Okay. So you pull. Okay. For everybody watching, I have interesting rules when it comes to confirm crits. You roll. If you crit, you roll again. You'll see if you do fail or you do succeed. On a natural 20, if you roll a nat 1 to confirm, you actually fail because just the world hated you. On a natural 1 followed by a natural 20, you have what is I call dumb luck, and you succeed. In this case, the only I would put Milo actually in front of Bobo as basically as an additional reactionary accidental did a thing.
Basically, you accidentally.
Which is still
you
funny because
accidentally
Milo can't see.
I don't know what's going on.
Okay, does someone have a light?
Sick.
I have a light. Somewhere.
Okay.
Can't
I
fucking
have a
read, but I can
I
see
have
in
a
the dark.
torch
I
in my
just
in my stuff, but
So let's see.
I have a lamp.
What
with
were,
mine eyes, I see all.
what's current turn are? So it goes Milo, Bobo, Bella, Mav, Haberchu. And then the enemy is somewhere in there.
You know, and had I known you were gonna give me who is who's a Goliath a dwarven kind belt, I would have named myself Biggie Smalls.
Fair enough. God damn it, my pen's dying. I don't have anything else, any other writing implements.
You have a cell phone.
I'm using the cell phone
You have a
for other
computer.
things. All right. Oh, Habertu's back? Come on.
I don't know if the
I really hope the stream.
Megalovania is farts.
can the viewers watch this, hear this, or is it just us?
It's Methanolovania.
Megalovania.
All right. Something I do is I tend to keep track of what the ACs of everyone are and the HP, just to make sure that I don't have to keep asking. Does a 27 hit? Of course it does.
Yeah, just over here dancing away in my little box.
The only reason I don't write it down before the fight is because I also place everybody in initiative order, so it just saves me time later. All right. So, first one in initiative order is Milo. It is pitch black.
I'm pretty sure I have a torch or something to help me not be useless. I do. I'm gonna pull my lamp out of my backpack.
Right. That will take an action. It's part of the store retrieve action.
That is fine.
What's the area on that thing? In a 15-foot radius and a dim light for 30. Yeah, I'd say it fills the room with enough light for you to see. And you are able to see the glittering gold chitin. Everyone is now able to make out the gold chitin of these giant scorpions. And all of which seem to be roughly Mav's height, about, what, 5'8", I think it is? From their standing off the ground from their legs to the tip of where the tail of where their stinger sits at. These giant scorpion stingers seem to sit at head level, except for the actual giant scorpion in the back, which seems to have its stinger rubbing against the ceiling, which is currently about 15 feet tall.
Cool.
Scorpion's
Neat.
taller than I am.
I can't do anything else, so that's me.
You still have your bonus actions, if you have any bonus actions.
My bonus action is biting, and I'm not close enough to bite anything.
Valid enough. Okay. Next up is Bobo.
Yay.
Bobo, you see that there is two scorpions. One's about 10 feet away from you, and one is about 15 feet away from you. That are the closest ones.
Okay.
The rest of them are much farther. The queen itself is in the back of the room, which is about 25, 30 feet away from you.
Okay, so we'll hold on to that for now. You said there's one 10 feet away and one 15 feet away.
Yes.
The 15-foot away one is at 5 feet away from the other
It is 10
one.
feet away from the other one.
It's 10 feet away from the other one.
There's a space between them.
Okay. In which case, I have options.
They're not like directly across from each other at 10 feet. It's like a knight's move away.
Yeah. Well, it's like if they were 5 feet away, I was going to choose my great axe.
Fair.
But I mean, I might go ahead and still choose the great axe and just go for the one that's closest.
All right. So you can either take a 5-foot step forward, or you can move 10 feet forward to be within range of the other one as well, or even 15 feet forward. But that's like up to you.
Okay. So if I move the full distance up to the first one, I would be within reach.
If you only move 5 feet forward, you can reach the first one. If you move 10 feet forward, you can reach either the one that was 10 feet away or 15 feet away. If you move 15 feet forward, you can still reach either of them, but you're a little bit deeper into the room.
Okay. I'll move up 5 feet so I can be within the first one because to use my cleave mastery, the creature would have to be 5 from the first one. And you
Right.
said they're 10 feet away. So let me just move 5 feet forward to the first one.
All right. You are now within range of it. It's chitin armor looking almost like plates of welded gold.
As I walk up to it, I slowly pull my great axe out and I say, "Well, aren't you a cute one? Unfortunately, I'm not much for bugs."
All right. It just snaps its pinchers at you and starts to rear back its stinger.
Okay, and when it does that, I throw my great axe down and does a 15 hit.
15 exactly hits.
Exactly hits. Well, it's a 1 for damage, but 5.
Wow. All right. 5 damage off that.
Yeah.
You bring your axe down and it glints off the edge of the chin, and you can see a crack start forming in its exoskeleton, but it is otherwise unfazed.
Aw. Oh, it's just a little love tap, and you're already starting to break up on me.
Uh, next up are the scorpions' turns.
Oh no.
Oh no, they rolled a higher initiative than I did.
The one that was 15 feet away from Popo is going to take a step forward, so now it is within range of Popo or Bobo,
Mm-hmm.
and it is going to try to stab its stinger at you for a 24 to hit.
That hits.
Right. Need the correct die for this. There it is. All right. Wow. Okay. I need to take a step back. Maybe not be such a dick about things. That is going to be 11 piercing damage plus. I need these. Where's my other die? I hate that I can still hear the fart megalovania in the background.
Methylovania?
Yes, megalovania.
Methane alovalia.
There it is. There's the die.
Oh.
So you take 11.
11 piercing.
No, I gotta be doing this wrong. That's not how math works. Oh, that's because I am doing this wrong.
DM's doing math wrong.
Take it back. Ignore me.
We're all gonna fucking die.
You do not, in fact, take 11 piercing. You are actually supposed to take 8 piercing.
Eight.
And that,
God did math wrong.
I used the wrong dice because I forgot these are the babies, not the full size one. And 4 points of poison damage.
Is that with my resistance?
That is not with your resistance. So you can factor your resistance in now. So for, I'm assuming, only 2 points of poison damage.
Okay. So I've taken 10 damage that turn.
Yes. And the other scorpions are going to start shifting around a little. That one's going to move that direction. That one's going to move in that direction. That'll move there. This one is going to jump forward and land in front of Haberchew and attempt to attack Haberchew. And rolled in that one, confirmed with a 3. So
It trips on a barrel.
you got, for those you see as one of the scorpions that was in front of the large adult jumps forward and tries to stab at Haberchew, who notices that notices something shine on the ground, leans down, and the scorpion gets its stinger stuck in the concrete wall. Currently up there.
Easy target.
However, the other scorpion that attacked Bobo is going to try to attack him again. I'm going to try to attack him back now. And that one's a bad roll. That was a 7 to hit.
No.
All right, that is all that those two can do. Next up is Bella. You notice that there is the scorpion now basically next to you that tried to attack Haberchew, and a handful around the room. There are 3 hanging in the back and 2 next to Bobo as well.
Okay, I'm gonna
And then
perform.
the giant one.
I'm gonna perform a chill touch on the scorpion that's basically right next to me.
Fair enough.
Do I swing a melee for that too, or just the chill touch?
It is just a chill touch. You'll use the hit slash DC, which is a +7.
It says make a melee spell attack against a target within reach.
Yes, if you notice, like looking at the spell, there should be a +7. You can click on that.
Okay. I rolled an 11.
That does miss.
Damn it.
As you try to touch onto the scorpion, it's thrashing as its tail is as its stinger is stuck in the wall, causes it to shift just out of your reach.
There goes that plan.
Do you have a bonus action you would like to use?
Okay, the fart thing is really distracting.
I can't hear it anymore, actually.
Ghost farts.
That doesn't mean turn it up.
My bonus action's 2-weapon fighting, spells, healing word, lesser restoration. Wait, Bobo, you took damage, right?
Yeah, 10 points.
Oh, I meant to ask, Bobo, were you going to use a bonus action on your turn? Because you didn't do that.
No, I was going to wait until my next turn. I want to see how this plays out.
All right.
Because the only bonus action I have, if I had thrown an axe, I could have thrown another. That is my bonus. Or I could enter a rage, but since rage only lasts till the end of my next turn, I want to see how we can handle this first.
Rage lasts until the end of your next turn, unless you deal damage or take damage.
Okay, I'm going to read you exactly what it says. Let's see. Where is it here? Duration. The rage lasts until the end of your next turn, and it ends early if you don heavy armor or have the incapacitated edition. If your rage is still active on your next turn, you can extend the rage by another round by doing one of the okay.
Yeah.
So the way they worded it is confusing. Got it.
It is very confusing, but basically, if you're in a rage and you do not take damage or deal damage, or spend more time raging, it will then end at the end of your turn.
Okay. Question: are these just called giant scorpions?
Yes, they're just called giant scorpions.
Okay, because I wanted to see what they looked like, and I can see a 3D model of one, and I'm like, they ugly.
Yeah, they,
Okay.
they,
Well, I mean,
they look
for
like
my
giant
bonus
scorpions.
for my bonus action, I'm gonna cast a healing word on Bobo.
Right. You can do that because you can in fact do that because the spell you cast previously was a cantrip. So absolutely, go ahead.
10.
All right, Bobo, you heal 10 HP.
And we're back, baby.
Would you look at that? You took damage and then you didn't.
Hey, can I ask you a good faith question?
Yeah.
How metallic would you say the chitin is?
Um, it definitely resembles metal, but kind of the way that resin resembles glass.
Uh, hey,
It
I hit.
looks
Okay.
like it, but it doesn't feel like it.
Okay, I cast healing word, and now I hit the cast button. Now it just says use. How do? What does that?
Did you click use?
Well, I click use, and it just brings up the menu, and I hit the dice on it.
Oh, I don't
It
know.
rolled it. It rolled a 10, and I healed for 10. So
Yeah, that's it. Just ignore it now. Then, if you rolled the dice, then you're fine.
Okay.
With that, it is Mav's turn. Mav, you have Bobo's 10 feet away from you. There's a scorpion. Sorry, Bobo's 5 feet away from you. There's a scorpion 10 feet directly in front of you. The one that's near Haberchu is 15 feet away from you, and then the rest of them are farther in the back of the room.
Well, I guess then I'll go ahead and go after the one that's closest.
All right, it is 10 feet in front of you. Would you
Now
like to take
move up.
forward for that? Okay.
Yep. Move
You are
up.
standing directly next to Bobo.
Okay. And that means I'll get sneaky attacky.
You do have advantage for flanking, or well, rather, the opponent has disadvantage for
Yes.
being in a dangerous range.
Oh my goodness, these dice. 10.
A 10 does not hit.
Alrighty. And then all right. Well, I'll take a stab with the dagger with my offhand.
All right.
Oh my goodness. That's a 4.
And that is a miss.
Hi.
Jesus, we're all bad at this.
I've been rolling single digits.
I mean, don't feel bad. I rolled an 11 on my attack and missed.
It is Haberchu's turn. Damn, what do we do for that?
Drink.
I know he made a comment somewhere. He messaged me. He didn't think he'd lose connection as soon as he left driveway. He'll be back soon. Bad guys trying any attacks that require concentration. Haberchu will cast prestidigitation and soil their head and face with his own feces. All right, guess that's what he's doing. He is trying to blind them with prestidigitation.
Sounds very Haberchewy.
Yeah.
Does. I don't think he realized that they were going to be giant scorpions, though. I'll have him make a dexterity check to see if he can land it on a scorpion's eyes.
Okay. Fun fact:
16
insects
short.
breathe through their skin.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Well,
A lot of animals breathe through their skin.
the scorpion that is directly in front of Haberchu is now also covered in shit.
Oh, great. I don't want to touch it after that.
And we are
Yeah,
going to
just gonna avoid that one.
we're going to pass through Habichu's turn now and go straight to the queen. That is in the back of the room.
I will be using my weapon now to kill the scorpion that's standing right next to me.
The queen is going to let out a shrieking wail. Everyone make a wisdom saving throw, please.
7.
Hey, cool. A natural 20 for Habichu.
Well, I rolled his opposite.
I won't roll to confirm.
Oh, I don't want it the way I've been rolling.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, okay. So the confirm is 19.
Okay, that's good. You still fail, but you don't fail catastrophically. I'm just waiting to see Bella's.
Oh, wait, I'm supposed to be rolling.
Yes, I said
Wisdom.
everyone make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save throw. Okay. Where's it? There it is. Rolled a 13.
I haven't seen it yet. It hasn't popped up. Did you roll with actual dice, or did you roll with the app, or with the?
I hit the saving throw.
It's not popping up. Weird.
It's not popping up that I did it either. Should I roll
Then
it again?
yeah, roll again. Click the number next to the saving where it says
That's
wisdom saving throw.
That's what I did, but
Okay.
do it again. Okay, well this time I got a 25.
Still not showing up. Weird. I'm not sure I believe you. Because everything was rolling just fine for you before.
I swear to God I rolled a 25.
All right. Well, if they are rolling fine,
I
then
rolled the dice rolled an 18, and then with the +7 on my wisdom save, it became a 25.
either way, that's success on both sides. Milo, you rolled a 15. How about you rolled that? So Bobo and Mav, you're the only ones who are going to suffer this. You are going to be getting. You both are going to be getting the frightened condition,
Okay.
which means just that you can't willingly approach the queen. So you're stuck in the back of the room, basically, because she is or stuck in the front of the room because she's in the back of the room. And I just dropped my fucking caltrop. God damn it!
Do 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 do.
Well, there is now a death trap in this room.
I'll probably step on it.
Well, that's a way to find it.
No, watch. You managed to miss it, and yet I somehow step in there and go there and injure myself.
You'll have disadvantage on attack rolls while the source of your fear is in line of sight, which it is because it's in the back of the room, and you can't willingly move forward. So that means that you'll be technically you both can take a step back, but that's about it. And not you. And then everyone is going to take 8 points of psychic damage, half for those who succeeded on their saves.
Okay. How do I take psychic damage?
You just take the damage as normal. Like you just
okay.
reduce.
So I only so because I saved, it's 4.
Yes.
Okay. What did I take?
You're taking 8 points of psychic damage, and you now have the frightened condition. The reason I tell you what type of damage it is because some people might have resistances, immunities, and whatnot.
Yeah. Too bad rage doesn't override frightened.
I'm resistant against poison, but that doesn't help against that.
Not right now. Nope, no, because you don't have the rage ability for that yet.
Yeah, we'll work on that.
There is a rage ability called mindless rage, which means that you can't be charmed or frightened.
Don't have that yet.
With that, that was the queen's turn. That's all she's doing. And we go back to Milo.
Cool.
Yeah, toxic. These are everyone is level 3.
Yeah, we haven't even gotten
So-
to the good parts yet.
Where are the scorpions in the room?
So, compared to you, there is one about 10 feet away from you in front of Mav to your left. There's one 10 feet away from you in front of Habertu to your right. There's one 15 feet away from you to the left near Bobo. And the rest of them are all in the back of the room about 20 to 30 feet away from you.
Are the two next to Mav and Haberchu kind of close to each other?
No, but they're the ones next to the two next to Bobo and Mav are close to each other.
What about the ones in the back of the room?
Some are relatively close. There is one that is within 5 feet of the queen, and there's another one that is within 10 feet of that one, but 15 feet from the queen, and one that's 10 feet away from the queen
Habertu's
on
back.
the other side. Hey, Habertu, welcome back. You shit a scorpion's head.
I shit a scorpion's head?
Yes.
You shit
I
on
shit
a
on
scorpion's head.
Yeah,
Oh,
you shit
okay.
on a scorpion's head.
Good, good. So, and that's according to what I requested?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
And
we're
it
fi- we're
successfully
fighting-
blinded the one.
We're fighting a giant scorpion and 6 of its babies.
I'm trying to figure out where to drop Wither and Bloom.
I don't. If you're trying to heal, you probably want to hit center it on the scorpion that is in front of Mav, because you're more likely to hit. I
heard
think
that.
that's 3 scorpions and 2 teammates that would be in range of.
Okay. I will do that then.
What is the range on Wither and Bloom again?
10-foot spear, 60 feet.
All right, 10 foot radius. I'm assuming
Yes, 10-foot radius spear centered on the point within range.
that is what I thought. You will be in range of this as well.
Okay.
If you needed health for whatever reason.
I need a little bit.
So Wither and Bloom, where is that one? I'm on the wrong character again. God damn it. Me, damn it. No.
Shame on you.
Wither and Bloom. Each creature of your choice in the area must make Constitution saving throw, taking damage on failed or half on not. One creature of your choice in the area can spend and roll one of its unspent hit dice. So, your choice of you, Mav, or Bobo is the friendly creature in that space. Would you like to roll a die, roll an unspent hit die?
I'll do Bobo.
All right, Bobo, if you need healing, you can roll a what is you roll one of your hit dice, but I don't remember what size it is. D12. You can roll a D12 and heal that much.
Eight.
Nice.
Undid that psychic damage.
Dude, all damage that's been done to me thus far has been undone.
Beautiful.
First it was 10 damage, got that back. Then it was 8 damage, got that back too.
And then it is a Constitution saving
You
throw.
gotta save the meat shield.
Yes.
Constitution saving throw DC 15. And that is for 3 scorpions. Let's see. Okay.
I go into a rage again.
First one's a 9. Second one's a 19. And third one is a 16.
Yes.
So the first one's taking the full damage. The other 2 are taking half. What is the damage?
The damage is 11.
All right. So one's taking 11, and 2 of them are taking 6. All right. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
I don't think anything's close enough to bite,
No. Oh,
so that is
well,
all I
that
can do.
worked. All right, sounds good. Bobo, it is your turn. You have
Oh,
2 scorpions within 5 feet of you, but 10 feet of each other.
okay. Question. May I take a bonus action before my action?
Yes.
Okay, in which case, Bobo would like to rage.
I go into a rage
Rage
again.
again.
All right,
'Cause
sounds
I'm
good.
gonna look you for a friend. If you get in the way of my axe,
Does it cost an action to swap weapons?
cut it half.
Depends on whether or not that weapon is stowed.
I mean, I assumed I had them equipped.
All right. If it is a weapon that's in your like on your belt sort of thing, and I'd say they'll be like a bonus action to grab. If it is a weapon just in your offhand, you can drop and use and
Okay.
fine.
I'll
But if
just,
it's in your bag, it is a stow or ready action, and it is full action.
okay. Well, I'll just keep what I have then. Now I choose
What were
to
you looking to grab?
swing. I was going to swap out my axe for my greatsword.
Well, remember what we did? Your great sword is your axe. I'm pretty sure. It's just that they didn't have the great axe of warning.
No, because I have 2 different weapons here. I have great sword of warning and great axe.
Okay.
The great axe I just had. but yeah, no, I'll just if it's gonna because I just used my bonus to rage, I'll just keep
Right.
the axe for now.
Okay.
Okay, in which case, I'm going to hammer back down on the same one I swung at before with
All right.
a 18.
I was about to ask, are you doing so reckless?
No.
All right.
See if it does. Let's see if anything.
Right,
Rage
so
damage when you make an attack using strength. The weapon add damage, add and deal damage to the target. You gain a bonus to the damage that increases as you gain barbarian.
yes, you do hit.
Okay, I know I hit, but it doesn't know if it adds any bonus to the damage when I do this. But
It should be factored in because you're currently raging.
okay, so to this one I deal. It says 11. It didn't add the bonus to it. Just the my modifier.
All right, then yeah, because it says it should be a +6 on my side, not +4.
I can do a.
So that
Oh,
should
I
be a
don't really
13
know.
Bless you. Bless you.
13,
Good and tight.
said. So 13.
Yeah, it's actually 13 damage.
Okay.
But yeah, any yeah. It said you could do what?
No, I was looking at the what I would need to do for Hill Giant Strike, which is a other attack I have once. Because when I do, target takes an extra 1d6 damage of the weapon's type, and if it's a creature, it must succeed on a strength saving throw or have the prone condition.
Yeah, once per turn you can do that. So you should do it every turn.
Yeah, which I'm going to go ahead and do.
Well, twice. You can do it twice technically, every long rest.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and do it on this one.
All right. So roll another 1d6.
That's an extra 3. So
And,
makes a total of 16.
And it has to make a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw. I'm looking for...
Which is
for saving throw, the DC for this effect equals 8 plus your proficiency bonus of your strength or constitution modifier. So it needs to make a saving throw of 12. Wait, yes,
14.
12. Well, it's 8 plus my strength, which is 4.
Right. I'm looking at it on the website. I scroll down to Strike of the Giants Hill Strike. It says if target is its creature, it must succeed a strength saving throw DC 14 or have the prone condition.
Oh.
So
they just spelled it out here on the website as 8 plus my proficiency bonus.
Yeah, there's a different way to code it. There's that text version, and then in a different description, it will actually calculate it out automatically.
So I think it says 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your strength mod.
Strength or con, so it usually takes the higher of the two.
Which are both
so
the same.
Which would be a 14 anyway. So.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. It did not succeed, so it is proned. So you smash hard down on this I should have asked, left or right, the one that you kept hitting or the other one?
The one that I had already hit.
All right, so that was 16 damage.
Yes.
And it is now prone. You hit so hard down on it, its legs crushed underneath its body. And I believe that's all you can do. You could move, but there is another scorpion within range of you, so it would get an attack of opportunity.
Don't suppose I could intimidate it by turning towards it.
You could if you had a bonus action left.
Yeah.
But with that, we move to that scorpion's turn. It is going to try to stab you with its stinger. Does a 14 hit?
No.
All right. It is going to do nothing.
It has accomplished nothing.
That's like I swing down the axe on the one, like just crumbling it, and then the other one goes to sting me and just swipe it away.
It's going to move forward. This one's going forward. Habertude, there is a giant scorpion in front of you with its tail stuck in the wall
and
above your head because it naturally rolled in that one.
And shit all over its face.
It is blind and is going to thrash and try to pull its tail back, its stinger back out of the wall. I'm going to have it roll a strength check for that. That's a 17. So yes, it pulls its stinger back out of the wall and starts shaking off the mud out of its eyes. And then we have the scorpion that's getting the shit kicked out of its turn. Does a 16 hit you, Bobo?
Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
It exactly hits.
All right. You're going to take 5 points of piercing and 6 points of poison, and then your resistance is going to cut down to 3. Yep.
So another 8 damage to Bobo.
Yep. And that is all the scorpions can do. Ella, it is your turn. A bunch of the scorpions that were in the back have moved forward closer to you guys by about 10 feet. Except for the queen. That has not moved.
Okay. So it says for my spore ability, it says you can use wild shape. Does that mean I can use it as a bonus action?
Give me one sec. Oh, sorry, I'm stupid. Before I do that, Bobo, do me a favor. Roll, make a wisdom saving throw.
7.
All right, never mind. Don't worry about it. You were still frightened.
Oh,
All right.
right. Condition. Funny that I rolled the same damn thing the first time around.
What are you referring to, Bella?
For symbiotic entity, which is a spore thing, I think. You can use wild shape to awaken the spores that infuse you to gain 12 plus temp HP. Roll double damage dice or your halo of spores damage and deal 1d6 additional necrotic damage when you hit with a melee weapon attack.
I am trying to find this. There it is. Okay. Use one attack to awaken spores. Infuse you in temp HP. Roll double damage for your spores damage. When you use a reaction to deal, you can then use all lasts for 10 minutes or until you lose, or until you wild shape again. Okay, so you can use.
And I have wild shape as a bonus action.
So if you read into specifically the bottom of symbiotic entity, it says symbiotic entity 1 action. So it takes an action to use a wild shape charge to do this ability. It is not, you're not wild shaping, but you're using one of your limited resources of wild shape to do this ability.
Okay. Is that part of my spores trade, or is that its own thing?
That is part of your druid thing, your circle of spores feature.
Okay. Other than is it release spores? I don't know what that does.
Really, what do you mean?
Oh, that.
Where are you reading release spores?
It's on my. It's under my actions. I think it's because I'm a spore master myconid.
Hey, wait, real quick. I forgot. You said that one did piercing damage?
Yes. Oh yeah,
And
you
it
would have
was-
taken half of that too.
Yeah, what was it again? It was
5, so you would have taken 3 damage instead. So heal yourself 2.
yeah.
As you level up, you gain access to more powerful spores. If your spores effect requires a saving throw.
Okay, no, it's letting it pop up now. Okay.
Yeah, because you're a myconid, once per long rest, you can just release your spores and do a thing. That's a
Okay.
separate spores thing.
Okay, so no, because I'm level 3, I can cast hallucination spores.
Yes, you can do distress spores or hallucination spores.
I'm gonna do hallucination spores. Force the scorpion that is currently within 5 feet of me.
Yep.
Ignoring to make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the target is poisoned for 1 minute. While poisoned in this way, it is also incapacitated while it hallucinates. It can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on itself as on a success.
All right. So was that a Constitution saving throw, or
Yeah. Constitution saving throw.
that is a 13?
What am I rolling for? That doesn't
Hang
say.
on. One action, attack and save con 12, so it succeeds.
Okay, so well, there goes that.
And that is your use of your spores trait for today.
Well, that did.
Still have a bonus action.
I do still have a bonus action. Actions in combat, 2-weapon fighting.
Yeah,
And-
that's true.
And you could wild shape, technically.
I don't know what forms I have. Hold on. How do I tell what what forms I have.
That is something that we'll have to discuss outside the game because it's something that you should have already had done before.
Well,
You
I was
you
not told. I was not
you know
told I need to do that.
you know 4 beast forms for this feature chosen from among the beast stat blocks that are have a maximum challenge rating of 1/4 and that lack of fly speed. Whenever you finish long rest, you can replace one of your known forms with another eligible form. So if you just want to look up monsters, beast, and CR rating 1/4, that should be fine. I can possibly pull it up if my computer will let me have enough of these
I'm not
pages.
gonna worry about. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Uh, since this is 2-weapon fighting, that means I can swing my sickle at as a bonus action, right?
Uh, Depending on if your sickle is light.
I'm pretty sure it is. I think I'm only qualified to
Yep,
use
your
that weapon. Yes, light.
property is light, so yes, you can use your sickle as an offhand weapon attack. You'll get your normal attack, but you will not get your strength modifier with the damage.
Okay, so just roll damage.
Well, you'll roll for the attack first.
Okay. I rolled a 9.
It does not hit. You are whiffing. Everybody's whiffing today.
Why can't I get? What is with this program today?
All right. Next up is Mav. It is your turn. There is still the scorpion in front of you that has been getting its shit rocked.
Bobo
There
is
is
the only
now
one not sucking right now.
there is now another scorpion that has crawled its way forward and is 10 feet in front of you.
If Baldur's Gate has taught me anything, it's that I fucks with barbarians.
I
Essentially,
did post a thing in Discord for beasts for 1/4 or less. So if you want to take a peek at those, so you have them on hand. But since the one's been getting rocked that's right next to me, I'll continue to hopefully hit it this time.
Bobo, this is essentially the spider fight from Baldur's Gate 3 that wrecked our shit so many times.
Didn't last time.
Ooh,
Didn't
that's
last
better.
Real good.
Didn't last 3 turns last time.
23.
Yep, that'll do it.
And what is
This is prone, so you do have advantage.
Oh,
Sorry,
well, I'll roll that one more time.
which means you also get your sneak attack damage.
Yes.
You're welcome.
The other one was better.
Definitely still hits.
And roll for damages. That's 19. Including sneak attack, it's 19 damage.
All right, sounds good.
And there was something with the rapier for Vex. So if I hit and damage the creature, I have advantage on my next attack roll against that creature before the end of my next turn. Well, I might as well take the offhand on it.
All right.
And with the advantage. 21 to hit. That was almost a crit. That was a 19.
Dirty 21.
Yeah. And a little bit of damage. 2.
It's dead, Jim.
It is bleeding, missing limbs, and this green ooze leaking out under the onto the ground, but its eyes still seem to be shifting around, looking as best it can. Its stinger no longer able to support itself, laying on the ground.
So, never mind. We'll leave that alone. I have my familiar stuffed up my sleeve.
All right.
I was gonna have him go and kind of help.
For you had a familiar.
Yep. Arcane Trickster.
I gotta remember who has skills right now too. Next up would be Habichu. It is your turn. You are standing in front of that this giant scorpion baby. that has just ripped its tail out of the wall above your head, and is trying to shake the fecal matter off its face.
I'm trying to figure out how to add animals to my wild shape, and I cannot see it.
It's not something you can just add. You have to pick
Yeah.
each day, basically. You have to keep it
Okay.
memorized.
All right. I'm gonna go on ahead. I wasn't here, so did Herbertu do any damage to this thing, or just shit in
No,
its face?
just shit in its face.
All right, let's try.
You did successfully not hear the screeching um of the giant scorpion queen in the back because you're deaf.
There's always that. Let's do chromatic orb.
Thought you might.
We're going to choose the fire damage. Actually, no. No. I don't want to do poison on that. Probably poison resistant.
It is a bug.
So
It
we'll
has
do
been dealing
fire.
poison.
We'll do fire chromatic orb.
All right.
Do I need to roll for it?
So you hurl a target. Yes, you do have to roll for it. It's got a +5. You just click on that unless you're attacking with a higher one. Still, you'll click the +5.
+5. And it's an 18. 23.
That hits. Wait, is it an 18 or 23? Oh, the total's 23. Yeah, that definitely hits. So yeah, just click cast on the spell, and then just click the damage next to it now.
Cast.
And then I know you're doing it with fire.
Get with fire.
I don't see the cast.
So cast should be on the left side of the spell's name. Should be a red button.
Ah, yes, there it is. Yes.
That is firebolt, not chromatic life. Chromatic orb. I mean,
I thought I just.
sorry. I just noticed that you rolled for firebolt's damage, not your chromatic
Whoops.
orb. Doesn't matter. It still would have had the same result. Just
But
make
it
sure you
won't
click
let me.
the 3d8 next to the chromatic orb now.
Oh, so I need to click the 3d8 here. And I'm clicking the cast, but it's not doing anything.
It's removing. It's filling your spell slot. It's clicking on your spell slots. You're fine.
So even though I've clicked it like 4 times, I'm.
Don't worry. We'll fix your spell slots. You only cast one spell that uses a spell slot. Just make sure you click
Okay.
the damage.
Damage is 19.
Oh, okay. Why is it so much? Because it's 3d8. Yeah, okay. And that's fire damage.
Yes.
All right. Add the one in front of you.
Yes.
All right. That
The
is
one covered in shit.
that's a big old ball of fire that you just dropped in this thing's face, and it
Does the
is.
fire interact with the shit?
It's definitely not looking happy.
Oh, so it's not dead yet?
It's not dead yet. Not even close.
Okay. I'm going to use my bonus action then, telekinetic shove, to push it 5 feet away. So there's a strength save, I think 13.
Bonus actions. Telekinetic shove. Bonus action, you can try to telekinetically shove one creature you see within 30 feet of you. When you do, it must succeed a strength saving throw or be moved 5 feet towards you or away from you. A creature can willingly fail to save. All right, let's see what it gets.
Question: what size beasts are these?
Large.
Oh, there goes that.
They're not even they are beasts, actually. Yeah, they're large beasts. So that is a 14.
Or we'll 3-2 or whatever.
So he ain't moving.
Nope. It is big. Oh, okay. So, sorry. Correction. The creatures, the baby ones are medium. The queen in the back is large.
Okay, so there, though, I can do that plan.
Okay. Sorry. With that, uh, that's Habertu's turn. It is the queen's turn.
The queen.
The queen is going to do another shriek, this time of a lower pitch, not quite as loud, and is going to stomp on the ground, causing the ceiling to start shifting and concrete and wood to crack. Everyone make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy.
Okay. This one I feel a little bit better about.
I rolled an 8.
I have advantage, and I made a 15.
Dirty 20.
How did I
16.
get outmaneuvered by the old man?
He's always feeling a little rumble. That's how.
So,
He just can't tell the difference
Damn,
between
Milo.
the stomping rumble and his
wait,
gut.
Milo, you rolled a 12 though, or do you have
It
advantage?
didn't show up the first time.
Okay, I do see the 12. Bella's got an 8.
Okay, it didn't show up for me.
Bubba, you said you have advantage.
I had advantage, and my high one was a 15.
Huh. All right, fair enough.
I have advantage on dex unless I am dex saving throws unless I am incapacitated.
That's right, because you're raging.
No, it's the belt.
That's the belt. Okay. Regardless, you are good with that. Um. So yeah, in that case, it is going to be. DC was 15, so anyone who rolled under a 15 is going to be taking 10 points of bludgeoning damage, and everyone who rolled over 15 or higher is going to be taking half that.
So 5.
Yes, 5, and then if you're resistant, you'll take half of that.
Wait,
Because
10 bludgeoning.
it was 10 bludgeoning, and then if you succeed, you take half.
Oh.
If you resist, you take half again.
I've lost almost half my health. I'm not doing okay.
So I took 3 damage.
Correct.
I've lost more than half my health.
I heal you, you heal me.
We heal each other, maybe at the same time.
And that is the queen's turn, so it goes back to Milo.
Yay!
Cool.
There are still all the scorpions still up technically. There is the one that's next to Mav that's definitely not going to be up for much longer.
No.
For sure.
How many babies are there total?
There are 6. 6 babies and 1 queen.
This
How long
the
we've been
2014
asking
stuff
for
is sorry.
2014 stuff for what?
For the new rules with the extra properties for weapons. I just noticed that the dagger says when you make the extra attack of a light with a light property weapon, you can make it as part of the attack action instead of as a bonus action.
Yes, there's additional rulings for weapon masteries. I don't remember what it is, but you can only do 1 weapon mastery attack per turn.
Gotcha. I keep forgetting that each of them has one.
Right.
I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time and wither and bloom.
When you make the extra attack of the light property, you can make it as part of the attack action instead of the bonus action. So you make this attack
technically, I could do a bonus action dagger attack.
So what it is, if you do a main action dagger attack, it attacks twice.
Yeah.
That's what that means.
Okay.
But you can only do 1 weapon mastery ability per turn. So if you have multiple attacks, you're still only going to get the 1. All right, Milo, what are you doing?
Same thing I did last time. Try to take over the world.
You're gonna do another Wither and Bloom.
Yes, I am.
All right, that's your last second level spell slot. If you
That is
target the
fine.
exact same scorpion you did the first time, one more scorpion is now in range. Bella is not. Oh, actually, no. Bella would be in range if you want to heal Bella. You also are in range of it. If you target the exact same scorpion,
If you choose to heal yourself, I'll just heal myself. It's fine.
Bobo, Mav, you, and Bella are all within that same 10-foot radius.
I mean, I'm perfectly fine sustaining some damage for a little bit.
I'm gonna heal myself just because I'm a little lower.
All right. And then it is a Constitution saving throw on each of them of a 15.
What's my hit dice?
Your hit dice, I believe, is a D4. No, it's a D6. Oh, sorry. You also get your Constitution bonus to that. So, Bobo, at some point, you were also supposed to heal an additional 4. So, get those now.
Oh, I heal 4?
Yeah, just heal 4 now. My
It's
math
your
was
hit
off.
dice
You
plus
might not
my
God is mad.
spellcasting
God is
ability
bad at math
modifier.
today.
There's an additional bonus to that? What are you talking about?
In addition, one creature of your choice in that area can spend and roll one of its unspent hit dice and regain a number of hit points equal to the roll plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
Oh, you would gain another 5 on top of that. So, regain 9 more. So, Milo, you're going to roll a D6 plus your 3 from Constitution plus your 5 for spellcasting modifier.
Wait, so I already added the 4 back, so that would just be another 5?
Yeah.
Good news, guys. I'm back to full fucking health.
The meat shield.
Yeah, just retroactive fixing of. It was a little overheal earlier. We just didn't realize it.
Yeah.
But yes, so Milo, roll a d6, and then you'll add that, and then you'll add an additional 8 to that. Yep, so 5 plus 8, that's how much healing you're doing to yourself. And then the Scorpions need to roll a
14.
Constitution saving throw with a DC 15. We'll go 1 and up. So the first one, that's 21, so the first one's fine. But that's a 5, so that one's not. 8 and 4. All right, one of them's okay-ish. The other 3 failed. So how much damage are they all taking?
8.
Right, so 4 to from that one. And 8 off the rest. And the one that was barely standing, barely surviving is completely obliterated.
Yay! We successfully killed one of them.
I'm so mad that spell's not a bonus action.
It's not.
Ah!
It's not even a cantrip like it is in
I know, but
history.
well, technically, by the time it's my turn, I can cast it.
Potentially. Mav, I'm stupid. I forgot to have you make a wisdom saving throw on your turn.
Oh, hey. Absolutely. Oh my god.
Oh, you're still frightened as well. It's fine. It's like nothing happened.
We're so scared.
See, if I don't forget, then you'll succeed. So I just have to keep forgetting.
If it was sight based, I'd have advantage because of the fun eye patch thing.
That's right. You guys are supposed to be having disadvantage on your attack rolls. Oh well. It just means you can't move right now. But Milo, is that all you're doing on your turn?
Are any close enough to bite?
No. You'd have to
Then
move.
that's it.
All right, Bobo, it is your turn. The
Yay.
I forgot I could
is now
move.
dead, and there is one to the left of you.
I
Uh,
forgot I could
we
move.
we said before that if I wanted to swap weapons on my person, it was a bonus action.
Yes, if it's like on your belt or something. So like you can swap into your hatchets as a bonus action, but the
Okay.
sword would be a full action because you'd have to stow the great axe and draw the sword.
Okay. Well, I don't want to do that, so I'll keep the axe for now.
Fair.
I wanted to get the sword out because it guarantees a hit. Technically,
Gimme.
Oh, the graze part of it. Yeah, that's fair.
yeah.
I mean, you could reckless attack, and I think that gives you advantage on your attack.
Yeah, I could. I don't see that as an option.
It's one of your features.
Oh, it's a feature.
When you make your first attack roll on your turn, you can decide to attack recklessly, giving you advantage on your attack roll using strength until the start of your next turn. But attacks against you have advantage during that time.
Yeah.
You also have frenzy, which is if you use reckless attack while you're raging, you deal an additional 2d6 damage of the same type to the first target you hit on your turn with a strength-based attack.
I go
Hmm.
into a rage again.
Okay, so
Your hill thing.
you know what? For shits and giggles, I'm gonna go ahead and do just that to this motherfucker that's in front of me. That one to the other one that I hadn't hit yet. That's been
All
stabbing
right.
me in the ass this whole time.
I
It's been
haven't been paying
stabbing your left butt cheek.
Since I haven't been paying attention to the disadvantage from friend, I'm gonna continue to not care about it. So attack with advantage.
Okay. So I just slowly turn to it and go, "You."
If you are using, I was gonna say if you're using the PC version, you can right click on it, or I think yeah, if you right click on
Oh.
you can click advantage.
Yeah, I'll just do it a second time. One was a 17 and the other was a 20, a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Bless you.
So,
Thank you.
And technically, you can use your hill giant thing again as well, just to do all the damage at once.
well, I want to save
That's
that.
me.
All right.
But so swinging this at it cuz I'm pretty sure it hits.
It did hit, yes. So roll for damage,
And
and
then
then
another 2d6.
correct.
So that's 18 initial. Plus another 5.
All right, so that is 23.
His axe slams down on top of it. Don't you know it's rude to stab people in the butt?
It absolutely lets out this like high pitched squeak, kind of like when a kettle's overrunning. It is ear piercing, but it is still standing.
Yeah, I thwacked it good.
I believe you still have a bonus action too, because the friends reckless attack is just a thing you can do, and frenzy is just the effect of it.
For a bonus, I can extend my rage, or if I was using a light weapon, I could do two-hand fighting, two-weapon fighting.
Correct.
However, because I made an attack roll, I don't have to use a bonus to extend my rage. It's just extended.
Correct. And there is no other enemies within 5 feet of this creature. So, yeah, okay. Next up is the scorpion's turns, including that one you just hit, who is not looking so hot and not super happy. It is going to try to stab you.
This time in the front.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Makes
try
sense.
reaching
We have
all the way
to keep
over you to
discussing
stab you in the
opening.
back in the butt again. That is a
Specifically the left
24
butt
to
cheek. He
hit.
really doesn't like the left
Oh,
butt.
hold. Couldn't hear him. What?
That is a 24 to hit.
Well, I mean, that hits.
All right, that's good. It's not a nat 20. You got to be kidding. 1 point of piercing. Oh, sorry. 4 points of piercing. I forgot about the bonus to that. So last turn there was more damage, but whatever. And 6 points of poison.
So
You'll take 2 piercing,
2 piercing.
and 3 poison.
I was just like, look down. Is that supposed to do something?
There's poison in your butt. Haber's just gonna have to suck it out.
It's like I've felt bigger stings down there after a bad night at a bordello. You're gonna have to try a lot harder than that.
The scorpion there is going to jump
Can we
forward
record Haberchu sucking it out?
and try to
Sell
stab
it.
Milo.
You know, I don't think any of you have asked Haberchu how he feels about this.
Milo does a 14 hit.
It does not.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out the math on that one. How Milo has the highest AC.
I don't know. I just work here.
And this one's going to move forward and try to hit Bobo.
Do I have it?
That is a 12 to hit
Yes.
Bobo. Yeah, I didn't think so. This one's going to move here. And the scorpion in front of Haberchu is going to try to stab him. That is a 12 to hit.
My AC is 12. So
All right. You're going to take 9 points of piercing.
Oof.
And 4 points of poison.
All right, I have 7 hit points.
All right.
Heal the wizard.
Heal the wizard.
And that is the scorpion's turns. So Bella, it is your turn.
Okay.
Oh, I figured it out.
It's because your dex is so high.
Natural armor.
It's both.
Some
It's because your
lizard
dex
folk.
is so high and your natural armor.
There's my spell.
No, literally. It's just my natural armor.
It is not, because your AC is armor. Your AC is your armor, is your armor that you're wearing, or in this case, your natural armor, plus your dexterity modifier. Natural armor for most people is just 10.
When you aren't wearing armor, your base AC is 17.
Yes, it says it's modified thing. If you open up, it says your tough scaly skin. When you aren't wearing armor, your base AC is 13 plus your dex modifier.
Yeah, that's what makes it the 17. It's 13 plus your dex modifier. Normally, it would be 10 plus your dex modifier for unarmored.
Right,
Hey,
which
Haberchu.
is still in line with everybody else.
Yes.
What is your what is your max constitution?
Constitution,
Yeah, constitution HP.
max HP is 27.
Okay, so it's worth
Oh.
casting. I'm gonna use one of my second level spell slots, and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds.
All right, you're gonna smack Haberchu on the butt. All right, go ahead and cast it. He is literally right next to you, so you don't have to move.
17.
All right, Haberchu, you get 17 healing.
Okay, let's put 17 back.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to wild shape into a constrictor snake.
It's a snake. Snaky
Snake is
snake.
A snackety snake.
All right, I've got that open so I can keep an eye on it. Right. You are now a constrictor with only 13 HP for this form.
Not much of an improvement on the HP that I already had.
I mean, fair.
But it'll take away the form's HP before your HP. That's the
Exactly.
key part there.
It's
I
Like
effective.
know.
healing without healing.
It's effectively temp HP.
That's pretty
Mav,
neat.
it is your turn. Well, actually,
My
Bella, you
turn.
can move if you want to.
Oh.
There are 2 scorpions flanking you, and another one up and to your right. So if you move around much, you're going to get attacks of opportunity.
So don't move.
Probably not.
Oh shit! Wait, on
yeah,
my
I'm
last
not gonna do that. I'm
on my
just gonna
last
I'm just gonna
turn,
be a snack sandwich between 2 scorpions.
should I have
What's up,
done another wisdom saving throw on my last turn?
Yes, you should have.
That's a pretty. It's getting worse.
Oh no, it is getting worse.
Wisdom save decay.
It is Mav's turn. Mav, make a wisdom saving throw.
Is it at the beginning or end?
It's at the beginning. I've been
Oh,
really
okay.
messed up. Granted,
Gotcha.
all this is preventing you from moving.
Yeah.
Basically. Oh, come on.
It is a DC 12.
11.
Oh no. All right, so
1 point
nothing
off.
changes.
So as I watched the die, like the animation roll, it bounced between 8 and 10,
Oh damn.
and it fell onto 8.
Oof. There is a scorpion to your right that jumped forward to hit Milo, and there is a scorpion in front of you to the left that jumped forward to hit Bobo. So there are 2 scorpions
Okay.
in range of you.
So the one that I'd been smacking around and Bobo's been smacking around, that one's squashed.
Correct.
He's dead.
Okay. Which one of the 2 looks more kind of beat up?
The one I just beat over the head.
Actually, that one's out of range for Mav. Oh, that
Okay.
not out of range. That one's 10 feet away from you on the other side of Bobo. The one that looks the most damaged is the one that's next to you that jumped forward to hit Milo.
All right, let's go for it. And I did have one more question because I haven't been using these very often about the masteries.
Yes.
So, if I were to take do the offhand attack instead of a bonus action, would that count as like a part of my attack action? And I could also take a bonus action to do a second dagger strike.
Yes. Effectively, you would get 3 dagger strikes in a single turn.
Okay, so I could do
You-
rapier dagger and then dagger.
No. Rapier would be its own attack. What it would be is a dagger attack, which would be dagger and nick, and then you could bonus action dagger. But you have to use the dagger as your attack in
Okay.
order to get it to give you the nick effect.
Okay. All right. Okay. Just double checking out because I haven't used these hardly ever. So,
Yeah, makes sense.
but still gonna strike with the rapier first because that'll give me the most damage.
Which is fair.
Most bang
You
for
do
your
have
buck.
you do have advantage on the attack roll because you well, actually no, that creature's dead. Never mind. The vexed one is dead. That's a different creature.
Oh, okay. I guess I rolled to confirm.
Yes,
That's
you
a
do.
nat 20. And
Well, damn.
As you know, the AC is 15.
roll. 24.
That is a crit. You will deal full damage for your base, and then you'll roll
Okay.
damage on top of that.
So full damage would be 12.
12 plus whatever this is.
Whatever I roll. Does this get the sneak attack as well?
Depends.
'Cause
Do you get sneak attack when the enemy has disadvantage or when you have advantage?
Let's. Let me
But for
look real
rogues,
quick.
it was as long as you make the attack.
There,
No,
there's
different class.
several things. So
You don't need advantage on the attack if at least one of your allies is within 5 feet of the target, so you're good.
correct. Yep. So either if I already have advantage, or if somebody was within 5 feet, and then there's another type that
So that's
says as long
24
as
on that attack.
there's another one that says if one of their allies, if it's like all alone, then I can also get it. So basically,
Not doing
as
well.
long as we're isolated or I'm not isolated,
As long as
I
you're
would
with
get sneak
friends and
attack.
they are not.
Yep. And
Yes, these are scorpions of unusual proportions.
let's see. All right. Can as far as my familiar goes, who comes up next? Is it Milo that comes after me?
After you use
Haberchu.
Haberchu. Is Haberchu like close to one of them?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to use my familiar on the one that's at him, kind of distract it, kind of using its little like rat feet to scratch at it and annoy it to give him advantage on an attack. Use the help action, basically.
Let's see. Real quick, what is giving you the familiar again?
Um, well, he hasn't been dispelled.
Right, no, I
And
know,
it's
but what is giving it to you so I can look at it?
find familiar.
Oh, so I realize I have that spell.
Oh, you
too.
cast that spell earlier. That's
Ye-
right.
Yeah, it's one of the spells that I took as part of the uh, as part of my rogue subclass. And then I think
What
there's
was
also
the what was it that you summoned?
basically a rat,
It's a rat. Okay.
and I haven't changed it. So
I'm just double checking what its hit points are.
not much. It's like 1d4.
At any point, I will stop scrolling and I'll actually see it.
I
There
just
it is.
pulled up the rat from the monster manual. It's 1d.
It's 1d4 minus 1. It's
Yeah.
its expected hit points is 1.
So
All right.
would I be able to use whatever my spellcasting modifier is as the HP modifier to it to make it even minorly less squishy? If not, that's fine. It's
Familiar has the statistics of the chosen form.
gotcha. Okay.
And you're just having it use the help action.
Yep.
So choose just an attack roll. You momentarily distract an enemy within 5 feet of you, giving advantage to the next attack by one of your allies against the enemy. Okay, so Habertree has advantage on the attack. Good to know.
Yep.
Sorry about all that looking around.
Better to be clear than cause more chaos.
Yep, no
We
problem.
do that enough.
Haberchu, it is your turn.
Yay!
Still the same scorpion that is in front of you. That
Same one?
same one that has stabbed you and dealt damage, and that you have attempted to. That you not only attempted, you did burn for a decent amount of damage.
After blinding it with shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think I'm gonna mind spike it then.
Not the mind spike.
Mind goblin. What's a mind?
Mind goblin these nuts.
What's a mind goblin?
Mind
You're on
goblin
the
these
second level
nuts.
spell. Nice. Okay.
Yeah,
What the hell? Oh, I know what that is. So it makes a wisdom saving throw. Okay. It's wisdom. Oh, okay. Yep. Let's see about this. 9.
13.
All right, so it definitely fails.
Yay. So
it'll
should I?
take 3d8 psychic. So yeah, you'll click the 3d8 next to the spell. You also know the target's location until the spell ends, but only while the two of you are on the same plane.
You
Target
keep
can't have
pocket dialing me today.
hidden from you, and if it
Alright.
has the individual condition, no benefit against you. All right. I mean,
18.
they're not turning invisible, but okay, that's a decent. That's another decent chunk of damage going away from this guy.
Glass cannon, squishy, hits hard.
I don't know.
Capable of untold biological destruction.
All right, that is your action. Do you have any bonus actions?
Is it still alive?
It is still alive. It is not looking.
Telekinetic shove.
There isn't another enemy directly behind it.
There is?
There is. It moved forward on its turn. The last one of the final scorpions that has not been touched yet.
Oh, so that one has. Okay, I'm going to shove that one then.
Is there no range in it? Try one creature you see within 30 feet. Yeah, okay, absolutely you can. Saving throw of 13. That is a 6.
Get back, bitch.
All right. The other one gets shoved back 5 feet.
Loser.
So the one that's in front of me, does it still look healthy?
Healthy, no. But it still looks alive.
Yeah.
It looks like one more hit like that will kill it.
Hmm. What to wear?
But you are kind of backed into a corner, so I don't think you can do anything else on your turn right now.
Nope, I'm done now.
All right. With that, it goes to the queen's turn, who is going to. I could do that. She's just going to shriek again. So everyone make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy.
DC 12.
12.
All right, you succeed.
Fucking finally.
Do I hear anything?
Yes, you do.
Wisdom.
12.
5.
21!
All right. Milo, you rolled a 6 first.
Hallelujah.
It didn't show up for me.
It doesn't matter if it's showing up for you. It's showing up for me in the logs.
It didn't. I literally didn't see it.
You can look in the logs. It's right there.
Sick.
But so Bella is the only one who succeeds here.
Yay.
What?
Sorry, no, that's not what I meant. So Bella, Mav, and Bobo all succeed. You're going to. For those who have failed, you're taking 10 points of psychic damage. For those who succeed, take half. And for those who have failed, you are frightened. So Bella's the only one not currently frightened.
Oh boy.
Can I be too stupid to frighten?
No.
That's just rude.
And I need to heal.
Frightened just means, in this case, I'm making frightened a little bit better. Frightened just means that you can't move towards the queen who's in the back of the room, and since everyone's against the wall still, you just can't move forward at all. Since that's the queen's turn, Milo, it is your turn.
Well, there goes half my turn. I was gonna move forward, but how many are dead? Just
One.
the one?
Just the one. There
few-
are.
Few of them are wounded though.
Yeah.
severely so.
If you do choose to corpse explode,
Is
because there is one that exists, what is the radius on corpse explosion? Just 5 feet. Corpse explode will hit 2 other scorpions, but it will also hit Bobo and Mav.
But did that do, last attack that did psychic damage, right? How much was it?
It was, since you succeeded, it was 5 damage for you.
Okay. Ooh, Mav's looking rough.
I am also looking rough.
Everyone but Bobo was looking rough,
And Habertu, I did heal Habertu.
and the queen
Yep.
is still untouched.
I'm already down to 14 now.
how
Hey, since
I
since
can't
I
do corpse explosion then.
since I succeeded on that one, am I still frightened from before?
Yes, you are still frightened from before. This was a new instance of frightening that would have hit people.
Okay.
Fuck, I can't do corpse explosion.
I mean, I have spared the
Or
dying.
shouldn't. I also have spare the dying. How much? 2d8.
I know. I do. I do not know fear.
And I'm guessing none of them are close enough for me to bap with my spoon.
There is one standing in front of you. Is the one that hit you. It's the one that Mav hit last turn.
So you can whack.
You can bap it. You can even bite it. You can bite its shiny metal ass.
You can bop it and
You
then
You know what? I'm gonna do that.
Bite it.
Bop it and
I'm
then
gonna
bite
Fuck it. What?
I'm going to bite the scorpion's shiny metal ass.
Yeah.
All right. Using one of your hungry jaw attacks.
Yes. 19.
That hits.
Yay.
3 damage.
Okay. Wait. Yep. Okay.
Oh wait, I did normal bite. I didn't do hungry.
Oh, the only difference with hungry jaws is that you're also going to get 2 temporary HP back,
Fair.
and you can only use this 2 times per long rest. But yeah, that is fine. It takes 3 points of damage. It's still looking pretty worse for wear. You can still smack it with your spoon. By the way,
Hold on, I want to see.
Milo has a quarterstaff, or has a mace, I think, that looks like a spoon. No, it's a quarterstaff. That's what it is.
It looks like a spoon.
Did I kill the one that's dead?
Yes.
I forgot I have Grim Harvest.
Ah, okay. What is
Evergreen HP equal to twice the spell's level, or 3 times its level if the spell belongs to School of Necromancy.
Then yes, you'll gain back 6 HP as well.
That's a nice little
Right.
deal. I like it.
It's my thing. I'll also bop it with my spoon.
All right, roll to hit.
Fuck it.
22.
That hits. Roll for damage.
I'm trying to see the difference between the 1d6 and the 1d8.
It's whether you're using one hand or 2 hands.
The d8's my two-handed.
Correct. You were just casting spells, so I'm assuming you're using it one-handed.
That is fair. 7.
That so you switch to using. Well, I guess yeah, you would switch to using a two-handed for this because whatever. Yep, 7 damage. It crumples in front of you.
Yay!
Yay.
Managed to kill 2 of the 6 scorpions and no damage to the queen yet.
Yay!
Bobo, it is your turn. There is now
Yay.
a scorpion that had jumped forward to hit you, and the one that you've been smacking to your left as well. They are within 5 feet of each other.
You don't say.
You don't say.
So I'm going to go ahead and do what I did last time. Reckless.
The one that's directly in front of you does not look like it's very damaged very much. The one to the left of you looks very damaged.
Which one was the one I was hitting?
The one to the left of you.
We're hitting him first.
All right.
All right, you know what? Screw it. We'll hit the one that doesn't look very damaged first.
Right. And you're rolling for reckless, so that's advantage. With your frenzy ability.
With advantage, that's only an 11.
You have so much skin.
All right, that does not hit. What did you click to do that?
I right clicked on my hit DC and hit advantage.
Okay, don't do that anymore. I don't like that.
Okay.
Just roll
Okay,
2
well, then how about
instead.
I just do that then? Is that better?
Yeah, that's better. And then roll again. We'll ignore that first set because that looks. I don't know why it did something different for you than it does for
Okay, that I know that hits.
Yep. Okay, that definitely hits. That's 21. You do hit.
Yeah.
Roll for your
29.
damage.
Okay, so we roll 1 damage here. Okay, that's 7.
All right, 7.
And then of course it's 2d6 for the
Yeah, it's
frenzy.
2d6 for the frenzy.
An extra 10.
So 17. Nice.
17, and then I get to I'm looking at cleave here.
You also, again, not requiring you to. You can hill strike now if you want to.
Not right now. Of course that well first I guess that first one was 9 technically because I get that +2 because I'm raging.
Right. Good point.
+10.
No, it is factoring that +2 now. For whatever reason. Yep.
Oh, okay. So we're good
17.
there. 17, and then
and then the cleave ability. You can make another melee attack with the great axe against the other creature within 5 feet of it.
yeah.
On a hit, the second creature takes the great axe damage, but don't add your ability modifier to that damage unless the modifier is negative.
Okay, so we just roll one more hit.
Yep.
That's another 15. Don't
That
have
Yeah,
will hit.
fuck them up.
So
and
if
then
you
I'll just roll a d12.
Yep.
So it doesn't have the modifier. And he takes 12 damage.
Oh, okay.
Heck yeah.
Really not looking happy.
I was like, oh, good. Whack them all. Bam, bam.
That one's definitely missing a leg at this point.
Scorpion.
So
Whack a scorpion.
17 damage to the first one, 12 to the second.
Yep. They're both not looking great. I don't think you have a bonus action that you can use right now. Yeah.
Did you already roll your wisdom save?
Oh yeah,
I'm
forgot about
to
that.
do that.
Not that
We
you can move
have
forward
again.
anyways. There's
19.
You are
Yeah.
no longer frightened.
Hallelujah!
Damn right
Move
I'm not.
again.
Welcome to the club.
No longer frightened, and now he's playing whack fuck.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fun
Milo,
little game
actually,
of whack fuck here.
make a wisdom saving throw for me now. Because your turn was immediately after the queen's.
No. I refuse.
I mean, you can stay frightened. And you
And
will.
that's why I refuse.
Okay.
That is why I refuse.
It is the scorpion's turns.
You wish
The
to
one that's
remain frightened?
almost dead is going to try to stab Bobo. That is a 4.
That is a miss.
The one next to the new one that's in front of Bobo is going to try to stab Bobo. That is a 7.
That is also a miss.
The one in front of Habertu is going to try to stab Habertu. That is an 11.
That is a miss.
Damn it. Where'd it go? All right, I lost the last scorpion, so I guess you guys are down an extra scorpion for free.
Yay!
You guys hadn't touched it anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter.
He just
And I helped.
in waiting to be involved, he just
He died of
left.
boredom.
Oh,
He died
when
of boredom.
oh,
He
when
saw
well,
no.
like, when
His
mom
an-
stopped, she crushed it.
His animator suffered a fatal heart attack.
Bella, it is your turn. That was a whiff
Okay.
on all the scorpions. Damn. I fired and I missed. Fired again. I missed both times.
This went on for several
It's
hours.
supposed to be a billion more things.
I love how this is such a that's also a solid description of how our night's going.
I guess technically there should be an arachnophobia warning for this because scorpions technically fall under that. I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm arachnophobic and I love scorpions.
Which is weird because scorpions should be so much more terrifying than spiders. They're spiders you gave weapons to.
Hey, they all crunch the same underfoot.
But yes, Bella, your turn. There are 2 scorpions within range of you, 5 feet away from you, but 10 feet away from each other.
Okay. I'm gonna constrict the one that isn't covered in shit.
All right, sounds good.
We don't want to touch that one.
I take it back. That one doesn't exist. I forgot to mark it off. That one's dead.
The
That was
shitty
one
one?
Milo that's the one that wasn't covered in shit is dead because Milo killed it.
Oh.
I forgot to mark it off the map. So there's only one scorpion in front of you, and it's covered in shit.
Is there one close enough that I can move to it?
The next closest one is 20 feet away. As
I
a
can't be
snake,
getting attacked by the one that I already have.
you do. No, that's the rat. Hang on. One second. I'm checking what your speed is as a constrictor. You do have 30 feet of movement.
Oh.
So you could get to the other one.
Do I chance the attack of opportunity?
Yeah, you would have an attack of opportunity against you.
You know what? I'm chancing it. I'm gonna go for the other one.
All right. By the way, as a snake, you only have an AC of 13. But it's going to try to pinch at you since you're on the ground.
It says I have an AC of 12 on here.
Well, I'm using the beast manual thing.
I'm specifically a constrictor snake.
Yes. Which constrictor snake are you looking at?
Take the extra
You're,
hit.
you're looking at the 2014 rules. I'm looking at the 2025 rules.
Okay, now there it is.
All right. But yeah, it's going to try to pinch at you, which is a multi-attack. First one is an 8, and the second one is a 16.
Okay.
So it's only 1, 4, 8 points of damage. 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
You can continue to move. Just you got smacked around a little bit. You don't have much.
But also it's on my bonus health.
Right, it's on your bonus health, so it shouldn't be that big a deal.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna constrict the one that I just moved towards.
All right. So to do that, you need to. It needs to make a strength saving throw. of DC 12.
7.
5.
Damn.
Even worse. So yes, you manage to constrict a medium creature. It will take so 3d4 bludgeoning.
3d4 bludgeoning damage. So am I rolling for that?
Yes.
3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 7.
7. Nice.
The target has the ground has the grappled condition.
Correct. All right. It is now grappled and cannot move, as well as it has disadvantage on its attacks against anyone other than you. All right. Anything else that you can do? I don't think you really have a bonus action that you can use while shapeshifted.
My bonus. I can cast a spell.
You can't cast spells, but shapeshifting doesn't break your concentration.
Okay, so I can't cast spells.
Nope.
Not till much later.
Yep.
And then only if your form has the dexterity to be able to do it for certain
It
things.
is fun though because you do retain your racial and abilities and stuff. So if you're a dragonborn shapeshifted into say a squirrel, you can still use a breath attack, which is hilarious.
I'm still immune, so means I'm technically still immune to poison, still resistant to poison.
Correct.
And I can technically still spore.
Correct.
A sporing snake.
I'm a fungus snake.
Fungus spacho. Anyways,
Well,
so next would be Mav. It is your turn. There is a constricted scorpion in front of Bobo next to you on your left, and then there is another scorpion on the other side of Bobo, and there is one more in front of Haberchu about 15 feet away from you. And then there's always one in the back of the room.
We are
The
remembering
one
that I have 4 arms and my focus in normal form. I have 4 arms and my focus is held in that arm, right? In an extra arm.
Real quick, Mav, make a wisdom.
Oh yeah. Come on. 10.
Nope, that is not good enough. Still frightened.
Is the one that is in front of Bobo 5 feet from me, or is that like 10 feet away? And I
5
have
feet
to get closer.
The one in front of Bobo that's constricted by Bella is 5 feet away from you.
Well, I will just attack that one because I'm not going to deal with an attack of opportunity.
All right. Keep in mind, on a natural 1, you will end up in confirmed fail. You will end up hitting Bella.
Okay.
All right. Just so you are aware.
On the bright side, I'll just stop being a snake.
So, what I will do though is I will use my bonus action to steady aim and give myself advantage on it. Yeah. And since I can't move anyways, my speed is 0 until the end of the turn.
Yep. Perfectly fine.
Perfect. And ooh, there's a natural 20. And
which would be your advantage, so roll to confirm.
Yep. Roll. 18.
That will be crit then, so you get your max damage plus your damage roll plus your sneak attack because there is an enemy within 5 feet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Within 5 feet.
Roll.
So that'll be 12 plus
14.
14 for 26. You slide your rapier right between 2 wraps of a Bella's snake.
The coil.
whatever, between Popo and Bella, directly through the what you assume is the skull area of the chitin around the scorpion, and it falls dead on the ground.
Teamwork.
There is still the one that is 15 feet away from you in front of Habichu, and there is the one that is um, 10 feet away from you on the left side of Bobo.
Um, I'm gonna make my rat do its help action. Or no, I can't because that's a bonus action. I think to make
Correct.
him
You,
do
you
stuff.
use your bonus action and your main action
Yep.
already, so there's
Yep.
not really
Yep.
to do. All
So
right, sounds good.
I will. Oh, and my movement is 0, so I can't even move. Yep,
All
I'm
right.
done.
Habichu, it's your turn.
All right. Wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
That'd be a 5.
You are still frightened. You cannot move forward. There is also a scorpion in front of you still.
All right. Let's do Toll the Dead.
Okay.
Ooh. Decent one, I enjoy. Must make a wisdom
Um,
saving throw, which is actually a really good thing because its wisdom sucks. The only thing worse than a wisdom saving throw is an intelligence saving throw with this, guys.
I mean, they are.
That's a 4.
All right.
So,
So take full
fail.
damage, but this is a 1d12, not a 1d8 because he's
Correct.
already taken damage. So how do I roll the 1d12?
On the left side of your screen, there's a red button that shows a D20 on it. Click on that and just click a D12.
Oh,
Whoop up, whoop up.
It's probably me.
Mhm.
there we go. And then to everyone roll that one.
Yes.
10.
Yeah.
Nice. It is not quite dead, but it is real. It is wavering and having a hard time keeping its body up.
Okay. Telekinetic shove.
All right. That's a strength save, right?
Yes, 13.
That is a 12.
Get back. Grippy little
Yeah.
bitch.
Does that do any damage?
I don't think so. It just moves it.
Yep, just moves it. All right. It is now 10 feet away from you instead of 5. And it is looking much worse for wear. Next up is the queen's turn again. The queen is going to. The queen is going to stomp the ground again, so everyone make a dexterity saving throw.
8.
19.
I got a
Oh,
17.
six.
Get wrecked.
I think I'm gonna stop being a snake.
All right. Who are we waiting on? How about you?
No, I rolled. Got a 6.
Okay. So the DC was 15.
I'm
So-
at a 17.
Everyone is going to take 10 points of bludgeoning, half for success.
Okay, so I'm no longer a snake.
So I take 3,
Correct.
half of the half.
Ooh.
Bobo doesn't
I'm
take,
not.
doesn't take any damage.
So do I have to do math how much HP I had as a snake?
How much?
You had 13, and you got hit for 8 down to 5. Then this would have knocked you out of snake. You are no longer a snake.
So the additional does carry over.
It does.
Yeah, for
So
wild shape.
So I lose 5.
yeah, you would
Yep.
lose 5 HP.
I'm down.
I'm
to
down
7.
to 4 hit points.
I'm down to 6.
Woo! Single digit crew.
Woo! We're all dying. I'm gonna start casting healing spells.
Okay. Yep. Um. So as the queen's turn, is Milo's turn.
The ones that are dead are close to everyone dying, aren't they?
Yep.
Um,
Well, one's in front of you, one's in front of Mav, and one's in front of Bobo.
Flip is a madman, help us
don't
save
care about me. I'll die in the chaos.
I know you will.
Flip is a
No,
madman,
Toxic,
help
there's
us
not a
save
cleric in the house. There's a necromancer, though.
And a very healing averse druid.
There's a necromancer and a hippie.
I do have
Um,
birds.
A necromancer and a hippie walk into a bar, and the bartender goes, "All right, which one of you is it?"
$14
What are you doing?
wisdom.
Oh, right. No, okay. You are no longer frightened.
No
Okay,
longer
cool.
afeared.
You can now move forward.
All right, cool. That helps. Who? Where is everybody?
So from where you are, Bella is directly to your right. Haberchu is directly next to her on your right, on the other side. Mav is forward and to
Them.
the left of you, and Bobo is to the left of Mav. The remaining scorpions are the one that's 10 feet in front of Haberchu, so 10 feet away from you diagonally, and the scorpion that is 5 feet away from Bobo, so 15 feet away from you diagonally.
And neither of them are in good shape.
Bella's pronouns are not she, her.
All right, fair enough.
Um,
You're right, it's it.
They, them, it, it's.
Toss
so
salad.
I'm
You know,
gonna I'm gonna go over between Bella and Mav. Was Haberchu over there too?
I mean, you're currently between Bella and Mav.
I was trying to remember who had the least hit points.
Well, that'd be me. Herbertu. He's down to 4.
Yeah, Haberchu's at 4. I'm at 7, and I think Bella's at
I'm
6.
at 6.
All right, I'm gonna give Haberchu a quick good game on the butt.
All right. So move.
Oh,
Are you
that's
sure
gonna.
you want to touch his
And
butt?
be sure to cup the palm when you do it. Just really get in there.
Diagonally in to stand in front of Bella so you can reach Haberchu. You are now within 5 feet of the other scorpion,
That's fine.
which is having a very bad day.
All right, and then
So
I think the only scorpion that isn't having a bad day so far is the
the queen,
mom.
the queen who's been untouched.
She's about to have a
Watching
very
you all
bad
kill her
day.
children.
that's 13 healing.
All right, Haberchu, you heal 13 hit points.
13. Sweet.
Is there acid damage to the hand after touching Haberchu's butt?
No,
Okay, just checking.
it does leave a permanent stink on your hand now, though.
Whatever.
However,
You can stink palm the bad guys.
the queen is going to make a legendary action and is going to try to spit acid at you. That is
Of
a
course she is.
18 to hit.
Who'd she spit at?
Milo.
Yes.
Yes.
My AC is a 17.
So that has 7 acid damage.
This is going wonderfully.
I thought he'd hit me for more.
Nope, I rolled low. Yeah, that was it for the legendary action. You still have your turn. Yeah, you healed Haberchu a little bit.
So I only have my
Bonus action.
bonus action.
Correct. Granted, there is another scorpion within 5 feet of you, so you could Hungry Jaws again.
I'm a hungry jaws it. I'm a bite it into shiny ass. And miss. That's a 5.
Taste the rainbow.
All right. Bobo, it is your turn.
Okay. Um, how far is the queen?
From you, 5, 10, 15, 20 feet away.
20 feet away. And moving towards her would no doubtably invoke a attack of opportunity.
Yes, because there is still the one on your left that has seen very better days.
Not likely that that thing could kill me.
No.
I'm going to say fuck it, and I'm going to go for the queen.
All right. How would you, if you were to look at a grid, the queen takes up a 2x2 block. Where would you like to stand in relation to that 2x2 block?
Um,
You have the movement to basically stand anywhere except on the opposite side of her from you.
right. We'll say in front to the right.
All right. That is 5, 10, 15, 20. Yep, that will be your full movement.
Okay.
So, around that on the corner or in front.
Um,
So basically,
guess
you have the 4x4 grid around the 2x2.
Yeah, we'll just do the corner.
All right.
So the queen takes up a full 10-foot space?
Yes, she is a large creature.
Ah, okay.
Okay. Now that we got to give your attack of opportunity.
Ah, yes. Does a 25 hit?
Yes, it does.
All right. It is going to. It's actually going to do its double claws as you're running away. So that's a nat 20 on the second attack with a 17 to confirm.
Okay, my
17.
armor's only a 16, so
All right. So first attack is going to do only 4 damage. The second
is it
attack is going to do. So that's 11.
11 total?
No, 11 on the second one, but they're bludgeoning each.
Okay, so
15 bludgeoning damage.
what's half of that?
So
Say
that's
7?
so it was
Seven,
half 4 for the first one, so you take 2. Half of 11 for the second. Rounded up, you'll take 6, so you take 8 damage.
8 damage.
Yep.
Okay, I'm down to not quite half health.
But you're also now standing in front of the queen, far away from that one that just hit you. About 20 feet in front of Haberchu, 10 feet away from the other scorpion trying to hit Haberchu.
I'm going to reckless attack the queen.
All right, go for it.
First roll is an 18, second roll is a 25.
That will hit.
And first damage is a 7. It's not factoring in the 2, so that'd be a 9.
It is. So if it's not factoring in the 2, it will say +4. When it says
Oh, okay, so it is plus 6, it's factor 2. Okay. So on that note, I am going to do the hill strike.
Yep. Well, don't forget to do your 2d6 for the frenzy.
Well, that's a full 6 on that one,
Nice. Okay, and that was your last hill strike.
and then another 5.
All right.
And does it need to do a it needs to do a strength check because it's a creature, is it not?
Yep. And Hell Strike does not give a shit the size of the creature. All right. So it's a strength check, right?
Strength check of, I believe, 14.
That is an 11.
It is prone.
You stomp on this massive scorpion and knock it off its feet. And it takes, was that 18 points of damage?
Yeah, because it was the initial was 7, then 6, then 5. Hey, look at that. 7, 6, 5.
All right.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You, as you slice into it, and as you slice into it and then stomp on it, you can hear the creaking of what definitely feels more like metal this time around. The other scorpions felt like it hadn't fully formed. This one does feel like it is almost made out of metal.
Duh, just after I do it, it's like, now don't think we forgot about you.
All right, and then do you
Can
have
I?
it?
I mean, I don't have a bonus, but can I attempt to intimidate it?
Sure. I'll let you intimidate us. I'll let you attempt an intimidation as a bonus action.
No, just for fun. And that's going to be a 23 on a nat 20.
Roll to confirm.
That's a 17.
You know what? Fuck it. Because you stomped on a large creature, a queen scorpion, and knocked it off its feet, it is shaking a little bit.
I just as after I do that, I look at it as like, I'm gonna make such pretty jewelry out of
You know the sound of Mr. Krabs walking? That's all you hear right now.
you. The channeling the dungeon suit barbarian. I'm gonna make such pretty jewelry out of you.
Next up is the scorpion's turns. One of them is now next to Bella, no longer transformed, so it is going to try to sting her.
It's only. I think it's only fair that it put me with fear.
Now,
That
I
is
do
a
have a shield.
Do you have it equipped?
Yes.
Then it's already affecting your AC.
Okay.
Yeah, it's already added to your AC.
Okay.
So that is a 23 to hit.
Well, it hits.
Yeah. Let's see.
I might be out.
Four piercing and 5 poison.
Oh yeah.
I'm resistant to poison.
Oh, okay.
So it'll take 3 poison. So that's 7 damage.
So what are you?
I'm
That's
down.
7.
Yep. Bella is currently down and ready to start making death saving throws on your turn.
Which is now.
Well, it's not now. There's one other scorpion, which is going to try to attack Milo because Milo moved into its space.
I'm your healer. Help me.
Oh, hey,
I
another
also
17, so
heal.
23 to hit.
I have more healing spells.
Also 1, so that's going to be another. So that's 4 piercing and 6 poison. So 10 damage.
So 10.
Yep.
Guess who's also down?
Shit.
Anybody have a health potion? I do pull I do a little bit of Baldur's Gate shenanigans.
Do I have one?
All right. So next up is Bella. You are going to make a death saving throw.
Oh boy. Okay, what am I doing?
Roll a d20. If it is a 10 or higher, you succeed. Otherwise, you fail.
I succeed. I got an 11.
All right. If you take any damage, it'll count as a failure. and whatnot. You need 3 successes compared to 3 failure before you get 3 failures. On a natural 20, counts as 2 successes. On a natural 1, it counts as 2 failures. These are not confirmed crits either. They are just as is.
So do I roll again?
No, you only get 1 per turn.
Okay. That's what I thought.
Mav, it is your turn. There is a dying Bella 5 feet away from you, and a scorpion still standing 10 feet away from you, and dying Milo 10 feet away from you to your right instead of your left. And then the queen is 20 feet in front of you,
shaking in the corner.
Do either of that? Well, I can't fucking move.
Let's
Shit.
map
Oh, wisdom saving. Hold on. Wisdom saving. There.
Well, no,
Let's
Mav
see.
first. It's Mav's turn.
Oh, it's Mav.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And I don't need to do a wisdom save because I did that last time.
You haven't
I
succeeded
passed. I thought I passed last time.
yet. No, you got a 10 last time.
Okay.
Everyone else has been succeeding.
What do you need to succeed?
12.
Oh no, I did because the reason I didn't move was because I reduced mine to 0.
Where is it? Hang on.
He
I got.
kind of lunge at me.
I got to double check.
Wisdom's.
No.
Oh no.
You can't. Yeah, you couldn't move anyways. That's why you. That's another reason why you did it, is because you couldn't move anyways.
Yeah. Well, maybe I'll get it this time. Yep. There we go.
There you go. You're no longer.
Hallelujah. No.
34.
No, I rolled well against the second one, the second screech that she did. That's what it was.
Yeah, you rolled well against the reapplication of fear.
So where are these living ones again?
So there's one 10 feet away from you to the left, and one 15 feet away from you to the right.
And which one looks worse off?
They're both about as dead as each other.
Okay. So I'm gonna go to the one by Bella and try to kill it.
Okay. Move you 5 feet to your left, so you can be within 5 feet of it.
Yeah. And come on, let's go. Oh my god.
That's
all
not
right.
one.
I confirm. Yeah.
Unfortunately, nothing to give you advantage on that attack.
Of course.
All right. It's still a failure, but it's not a natural failure. It's not a crit fail.
Well, and the other one's in front of Haberchu?
Yeah, and you are now 20 feet away from it.
I will use my familiar to go up and do that.
It's actually more in front of Milo than Haberchu.
Oh.
But still in that area.
I will go and have the familiar on my bonus action give him advantage, do the helpy action, and hopefully he can unfuck it.
All right. I didn't know if you wanted to use your dagger to try to kill the scorpion next to you.
I mean, do they look that rough?
Yes.
Oh, well then I'll give it a shot. Disregard that.
You just have to hit it.
Oh, well, the way I've been rolling.
As long as you can hit it with your bonus action, it should die.
Come on, let's go. Ooh, 17? Does that hit?
That does hit. All right. It is dead.
Yay!
Yay!
You don't
I'm
even
gonna
need
get
to roll.
whacked by it while I'm unconscious.
You don't need to roll damage because it only had 1 HP left.
Awesome. All right. I think that's it.
Yeah. All right. Haberchu, it is your turn.
I rolled a 13 when I thought it was my turn. Does that count for my wisdom saving?
You're no longer frightened. No one is frightened.
Okay.
No one is afeared.
Except for the queen.
Let's do...
Because this big motherfucker just stomped her down.
Let's do Toll the Dead again on the one in front of me.
All right. That is a wisdom save, right?
Wisdom save of 13.
Oh, I rolled nat 20. Hang on. Confirmed with a 3. So it would succeed.
It would succeed on the save, but that means half
On the
damage.
save. Correct.
But I still roll the d12,
Correct.
and that is a 9.
All right. It does die.
Yeah, it took
Yay!
And I'm going to use my movement to get in front of the Myconid.
That'd be
Bella, I think is the name.
Bella, yeah.
that's 25 movement.
Is she that far away? Shit.
Yeah.
She's the healer,
Yeah.
though, right?
Well,
Well-
she's for Milo. Milo is next to you, 5 feet away.
But which one's the healer?
They both are.
It-
Oh, they both are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have more healing than Milo does, but Milo does have healing.
So you have necromancer healing and you have druid healing. They're not clerical healing, but they're both healers.
I mean, I do have one clerical healing spell, but
Well, okay, before I move, do either of them
I also
have
have
healing
impulse
potions?
spell.
Like, do either of them have healing potions or anything? Well, shit.
I have mushrooms. Someone wants to
Will
take
they-
a chance on those.
Will they heal you?
There's a chance, but it is a chance. They could also deal damage to you.
which would expend one of her death saves, or their death saves.
Is that worth it?
Probably not.
I mean, you could take one and pop it in your mouth, but
Fuck that.
I would personally, with meta knowledge and some of knowledge that you would know in for your character as well, I would suggest trying to save Milo in any way possible, because Milo has the ability to resurrect people who do die.
Okay. I guess I'll just get in front of Milo as best I can, but shit, y'all don't. Should I even bother going through her pockets? Because I don't.
Probably not. Nobody's got healing
I
potions.
don't have anything.
Oh wait,
You'll
wait,
find
wait,
a jug in my pocket.
that's not it.
Wait a second.
It's not like she didn't just draw a card last time.
True. Milo does have does technically have some benefits that could keep her up, keep him up, them up. I don't
I thought I didn't.
doesn't Milo have a
Oh.
get out of death free card?
Yeah, help Bella. I have a thing.
You have the temple card.
I have the yeah, I pulled a card.
I'm looking through right now. Yeah, temple.
I have divine intervention.
So help me.
Help me,
Yeah.
help me.
If you die without using this, you will resurrect.
Which is fine.
But here's the thing, Bella. Habertu doesn't have anything to help with. It's just stopping you from taking damage.
Okay, well then, go to whoever you feel like is most beneficial.
Is there any baby scorpions left?
No, they are now all dead. It is just the queen.
The
And
queen
they are
who is
20 feet
afraid.
apart?
If you move 10 feet forward to stand in front of Milo, the queen is now only 15 feet away from you.
Which one's closer to the queen?
They're both equal distance away from the queen.
Fuck, both of you.
Sorry. They're
We've
both-
all been not able to move,
Because,
so
so Milo will resurrect.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bella's already got
Our
one.
hippie friend
save.
is the one with the healing spells.
I also heal, but not as much.
All right.
The thing is,
Shit.
Bella has an herbalism kit. She could have been making potions.
I forgot about
Bella.
No, they just
I
decided
also
they
have
wanted
her
to be all
ballistic.
that. To
judgmental.
be fair, I
and look
haven't
down
exactly
on
had a ton of
everyone else.
opportunity, right? Because I've been wrangling you guys.
Wrangling's not.
Doing just fine.
Okay. I'll just burn as much movement as I can. Whoever's closest to me, I'm going to grab and drag backwards as far as they can go.
All right, so you're just gonna push Milo back 5 feet.
Just 5? That's all I can do?
You guys were against the wall to begin with.
Oh, shit. I thought there was space behind me.
Nah, like you hadn't moved at all until just now. You were standing at the stairs still,
And
We
she's
basically
in
came.
front of me?
and she was literally next to you. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to pull one back and then use my telekinesis to drag the other one 5 feet back. So now we're up against the rear wall, as far from the queen as we can get. At
All right.
best I can do, guys. Sorry.
And then
Well, it'll give us more likelihood to get through our saving throws.
I'll push Bella over to the side instead of back because Mav is in the way, but still 5 feet movement.
I mean, maybe the queen can't splooge on you now. I don't know. I hope.
Maybe.
I'm out of tripping range.
With that, it
Mav
would be the
won't
queen's
trip
turn.
on me now.
Okay, yep, that's my turn.
As the queen's turn, she is going to try to stab Bobo with her stinger because
I
he's
Is she
thought
like,
she
gonna
was
try to
prone.
stand up?
She's
You
prone,
can
isn't
still
she?
stab when you're prone.
oh, that's right, she is prone, so she'll use half her movement to stand back up, and then she's going to attack Bobo. What the fuck? That
Miss.
one. Let's see what I get.
That one.
Fuck you.
She stabbed herself.
17.
Did it really happen?
So the queen's gonna stab herself. Yeah.
Yep. Fuck it.
Catastrophic.
See, I'm really good at scaring people. Stand up, you motherfucker!
Get back down on the ground.
Stabbed
So it's
herself
going to
through the
deal-
brain.
What was that? That is
Down on the ground.
No, that's not enough fired, and I missed. That's
12
enough fired,
piercing.
and I hit something, but it wasn't what I was aiming for, so I guess I missed.
That sounded like a few dice.
It was. So that's 12 piercing plus 10 poison to itself.
Jeez.
Wow.
Wow, does half our job for us.
Well, not half, but a quarter.
That's a rough hit. I'm glad I wasn't up there.
Okay, Milo, it's your turn. Make a death saving throw. Roll a d20.
Natural 20.
Come on. You
Come
got
on,
this.
that 20. Come on, that 20.
Come on. What you got? Give it to me.
3.
That's a fail.
Ooh.
No.
I mean,
It's
the
fine.
other side, if it's a natural 1, they die. It'll still trigger the tower card.
True. Well, natural 1 will only count as 2 failures, so they still need to make one more saving throw.
Bro, I have to ask.
They
what
just
did
failed
you-
one.
What did you roll on confirmation
What do you mean?
when you rolled to hit?
A natural 1.
No, but you
He
confirmed
double
your
natty
hit.
one it.
You double nat one?
That's what fumble.
Oh.
That's where the fumble chart comes in. That's why she stabbed herself.
Oh, okay. See, I was just joking about that. I didn't know you
Nope.
actually did
Wait,
that.
That's why I
Milo,
said fuck
didn't
you.
roll- You didn't roll for initiative. I don't know if it counted, if it registered your failure.
I can't
it
hear
did.
anything.
It did register the failure. It's marked already.
Okay.
It's definitely Bobo scared her so much she stabbed herself. Bobo, it is your turn.
Yay. I see it stab itself. Yeah, it looks like fun. I'd like to try that myself, so I'm going to reckless attack it again.
All right. Oh fuck, that's right. You reckless attacked last turn. I had advantage on the attack.
Too
Oh, well.
late.
Too late.
First is a 16, second is a 17.
That misses.
They both miss.
They both miss.
Wow.
I am. We need to stop missing.
If it was a
Her
baby
armor-
one, it would
Her
have hit.
armor is too strong.
Dice Jesus is not on our side today.
RN Jesus.
RN Jesus.
Uh,
Okay, who forgot to make the sacrifice to RN Jesus today?
but you didn't take any damage on your last turn, on this turn, and you didn't deal any damage this turn.
I
Do you
only
want-
have to make an attack.
Oh, it's only make. Okay, I thought it was dealing damage.
Mm-hmm. Says it
Yep,
extends
okay.
to make an attack roll against an enemy.
Then you're fine. Um. And that is that. So it would then jump to Bella's turn. Make a saving throw.
Natural 20.
That's 20, and you technically get up, I believe.
Yeah, you're at 1 HP.
I go on 11.
It's still a success at least.
Yep.
Yep, that's a success. Next we go to Mav.
All right. Am I able to try and stabilize Bella?
It would be a medicine check.
Would failing the medicine check cause a failed save or a failed stabilization or like a
Yes.
death save?
If you fail, it would count as a failed death save. If you succeed, it counts as a successful death save.
All right. I'm not going to try that because I'm not proficient in medicine.
All
right. I will, however, go up. Can I get up and flank the Big Mama Scorpion?
That's 15
with
feet away from
Bobo?
you. Yeah, just 15
Okay.
feet of movement.
Yeah, I didn't know if I had enough movement to get opposite of Bobo.
Bobo went to the opposite side to begin with.
Gotcha. Okay, so I will go to the side and kind of kind of glance at him over the scorpion and give it a stabby stab.
All right, you will have advantage.
Yay, advantage.
Stabbity stab.
Oh my god. 16 will not hit.
That is a miss. Yep.
Stop rolling bad.
Well, tell the
either
DM
roll
to stop picking such fucking monstrosities to fight.
Well, then
Milo blindly agreed to deal with some pests for a fiend.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
Yeah, and I'm dealing with it right now.
And she married you, so I still blame you.
Constructs of bastards. I missed it.
I will. Bobo, does Bobo go after the scorpion? I believe.
Technically,
yes.
Milo goes after the queen, but then
No.
Yes.
No, like he goes at like.
Yes.
I'm just talking about his turn because
The queen's
Milo
going to
is
attack.
before.
Yes.
Well, I am going to use my familiar and try to help action Bobo with it.
How far can your familiar move?
Just one sec.
Rat has 20 feet of movement. Bobo is 20 feet away. So yes, you can.
Perfect. Like start scratching at gaps in its armor or like the wound or something that it left itself.
Just running around on the ground to distract the thing.
Yep.
Squeak, squeak, squeak.
All right. With that, technically doing that doesn't actually help at all. Well, I mean it does because I do give you guys we do have modified advantage rolls, so I guess that's fine.
The main thing is he wouldn't have to use a reckless to get advantage.
Well, he doesn't have to anyways because you're flanking. But if he reckless
that
attacks,
too.
you have flanking advantage, reckless advantage, and the help advantage. So he'll roll 4 dice and take the highest.
Oh, okay.
You just
I forgot
guarantee
that.
Popo's going to hit next turn.
I'll take it.
There is no guarantee.
Fair enough. Habichu, it is your turn. You are all the way in the back with Milo.
All right. I'm going to cast Grease because the queen is taking up 10 feet, and that is exactly 10 feet of floor right there.
Yep, and it is within 60 feet, so absolutely. So it is now difficult terrain. Each creature standing in it must succeed a dexterity saving throw or become prone.
And every time it enters or ends a turn there, it has to make a saving throw as well.
That is a 12. What does it need?
Shit, closed it.
13.
Grease.
Okay, it falls prone. So there's another advantage.
Yay!
Rolling 5 dice. Wait. Yeah,
Y'all
5.
just keep her right there, and this might be not so hard. But
All
I
right.
think that
It is
might
the
be all I
queen's
can.
turn. She's going to stand up and try to stab at Mav now because Mav walked over and stabbed her.
Natural one.
Tried to.
But I missed.
That's why I said or tried to.
Yeah.
All right. 17.
Yeah, that hits.
All right.
Mav's going down.
Is he yelling
Not
timber?
necessarily.
That is 8. 8 piercing plus. Damn, I rolled real low. 7 poison.
Oh yeah, the poison would have done him in. Am I able to get off a reaction on that, even if it takes me down with Hellish Rebuke?
Oh, yes.
Perfect.
So it's
Mav's down.
Never Chew and Bobo.
But he's gonna use
And maybe me, depending on if I get up this turn.
Hellish Rebuke.
As a reaction.
Yep. Dex save, I guess, on it.
All right. Okay. 7.
Okay, 12. So it takes 11 fire damage, and Mav falls.
Oh, did the queen make a dex or a saving throw after her turn? Because if she ended there, she might actually be prone right now.
It's still her turn.
Yeah.
Oh, it's still
this
her turn.
was
Okay.
this was my reaction.
Okay.
To getting hit. So 11 fire damage. Does the grease light on fire?
No, it's non-flammable.
Okay.
Yeah, non-flammable.
Oh, good to know.
Then yeah, she takes extra damage. She's worse. She is now bloodied. If anyone remembers that term.
Yay. Below half.
Oh, she's leaking. Someone get me a ShamWow.
She's leaking and popping too.
Oh.
Heated up chitin.
Apparently your familiar is still up though. Your familiar is allowed to exist still.
Uh-huh.
Squeak,
Fuck
squeak,
yeah,
squeak,
dude.
squeak.
Weird. Okay. With that, the queen will end its turn, so it will have to make that a dex save now of 12, and it falls prone again. All right, Milo, make a death saving throw.
6.
That's a
Can
fail.
I assist? Can I assist with it? Because I've got medicine, or there's nothing I can do.
You'd
Would that
have
be
to use an action to use a medicine check, which would then give her a failure or success based on your roll.
Would
Oh.
that be their second or third?
That is their second.
Third. Or
No,
yeah,
it's their
this is my second.
Second.
I was
okay.
gonna say I haven't done my third yet, and I rolled first.
They're one away from being up again.
Yeah, regardless.
Regardless. In fact, this is actually beneficial, I
This
guess.
is going very well for you.
Quick question though.
Roll a manual die and fudge it.
Doesn't the stabilization via medicine check, doesn't that take them to zero to no saves? It stabilizes them?
It
Or did that
does.
change in the 2024?
Technically, you can't stabilize with a medicine check anymore unless you have a medicine kit.
Gotcha. Okay.
Um,
Well, Haberchu said he had a medicine kit.
No,
It
I've got +1 to medicine.
Oh, okay.
I don't think
I
I've got a
misunderstood
medicine
that.
kit. Let me
no, there's
look.
no medicine kit in there. So Bobo, it is your turn.
How many
You
dice do I
have.
get?
So let's see, you have
4.
you don't have flanking anymore. So yeah, you're down to just prone, reckless, help. Why do I feel like there's
So
one more?
was prone, reckless, and help. I mean, that's still
Right,
4.
prone, reckless, and help. So yeah, that's 4 dice.
Okay, so yeah, we're definitely doing that. One's a 24.
All right.
That's a 1.
Kill it, kill it,
So-
kill it.
It's 2 at 24.
There's also an
2
11 in there somehow.
Yeah, because I rolled 4
5.
dice.
Yeah. All right. So you hit.
Okay, and
Your
we're
damage
definitely.
rolls only once.
Huh?
Your damage rolls only once though.
Oh, I know. That's what I was saying to hit. I rolled 4 dice to hit.
Yeah. So you got that plus your frenzy.
That's a 9 plus 2d6. That's 19 damage.
All right.
Is it dead yet?
It is not. I will give you guys the countdown. It is at 30 HP left.
Ugh.
Everything you
What do they
fucking
do?
have.
How many HP?
30.
30.
30.
You motherfucker.
Since you really don't have bonus actions, it goes to Bella's turn. Make a death saving throw.
Aha!
You are stabilized.
Woo!
You are at 0 HP. You no longer have to make death saving throws. You technically need someone to come over and help you up to get up that 1. Make
sure you're alive and just boop.
If someone makes a medicine check on you and with a DC 10, you'll gain 1 HP and be up. Now that you're stabilized.
Donkey donkey.
With that, Mav, it is your turn. Make a death saving throw.
Sorry, I was distracted.
Because you had taken more than 7 damage last turn?
Yep.
All right.
Or you
It-
stay up for a little bit longer.
I clicked and it didn't go, so I'm getting down to 0. There we go. Death save.
Archeo Pirate said
Roll.
a little while ago, so they volunteer for his tribute for sacrifice.
That's a success. I'll take that 15.
All right, sounds good. All right, Haberchu, it is your turn.
Okay, who needs to be helped up?
I'm the only one who's through all their deaths, their saving throws.
Bella
So if I-
is 5, 10, 15, 20.
But she
25.
needs someone to lift her up or something?
She needs someone to make a medicine check on her DC 10, and if you succeed, she'll regain 1 hit point.
Okay.
And then I can heal myself on my next turn.
So
I
I'll
would
run
recommend
over.
just doing it outside of combat and doing what's called a take 10, which takes about 15 minutes, and you're guaranteed a roll of 10. Any skill check that is done outside of combat, you can take 15 minutes to make it a roll of a 10, or you can take an hour to make it a roll of a 20. These are 3rd edition rules.
So if I run over to her and do a medicine check, I can
Yeah.
hurt her?
No. In this case, nothing happens. It's just going to do turn after turn after turn.
Well, what should I do? Damage or
I recommend damage. Hurt the queen so you guys can heal people outside of combat.
Okay, let's see what I've got left.
You always have your cantrips.
Yeah.
Does anyone have a bottle of his fart?
I do. I have
I've
one.
I've not given you guys basilisk oil yet. Oh, that's
No,
right.
no, we're not scientists.
That's
It's
right.
fine.
Wait, I thought
Not this
it
time.
leaked out of the jar.
I
No.
guess I'll try Jim's magic missile.
Hey, that's a good one.
They love magic missiles.
All right.
So it's got a
You're
plus
casting
5 to it.
Yep, you're casting at first level, so you are going to make 3 attack. No wait. Why does Jim's magic missile have attack roll? Magic missile's not supposed to miss.
Yeah.
You create 3. Each target's a creature of your choice. So you can see on hit deals damage. If the attack roll scores a crit, the damage is increased.
But it says 2d4.
Yeah, on a hit deals 2d4 force damage. On a crit, you can deal 5d4 crit force damage with the attack. If the attack roll for any missile is 1, all missiles miss their target and blow up in your face, dealing 1 damage per missile.
Yeah, that's the difference between Jim's and regular magic missile. Regular magic missile is a guaranteed hit. Jim's is an attack roll, but on a crit you do 3 additional d4 damage.
So yeah, it's not a bad thing. It does double the damage of a normal magic missile, and by base if you do hit. The problem is if you miss any of them within that one, they all blow up in your face and you miss all of them. You can miss with them, but if you crit, you deal a lot of damage. So it's not a bad spell at all by any means. It just means that you still could theoretically miss your target. You're gonna make 3 attack rolls of plus 5.
Okay, so 9,
which misses,
14,
which misses,
shit, and 15.
which also misses.
Damn.
The queen has an AC of 18.
But none of them were ones.
Correct. So no damage is done at all. So this is also the trade-off. You could, if you'd done normal magic missile, it would have just been 3d4 plus 3 damage to her without any rolls being made.
Okay, well, in that case, Habertu's going to have a little hissy fit. He's going to vomit 100 gold coins on the floor and kick the pile. There's my bonus action.
Fair enough. Wait a second. It takes an action to use your breath weapon. I forgot you had a breath weapon.
I do. I can use it twice for a long rest.
He has an ass weapon too.
It should just count as his ass weapon. He turns around and fire comes out of his ass.
Wow.
Anyways, it is the queen's turn. Now that Mav is down, she's going to turn around and try to stab Bobo again. First, she's going to get up.
1.
Half her actions. Now she's going to try to hit Bobo.
1.
17.
That hits.
All right. So that is 7 points of piercing plus damn it, I'm really rolling low on the poison. 7 points of poison.
So I take 8 damage total.
Yes.
Oh no, Bobo took damage.
No, I've got 19 hit points left.
Milo,
after this whole endeavor.
It is your turn. Make a death saving throw.
For love of God, fail. We need you.
7.
You are dead.
Yay!
I will come back to you.
Cool.
You will be out of commission for the rest of this combat. We'll say that. There's not enough.
I can make the
Hi.
Family Guy death pose now.
Wait. I can throw it for those able to join us over on Twitch. I can throw in what Milo looks like. It's just me, Yamchut. But so let's see. Milo, you're good. Bobo, it is your turn again.
Okay. So we're just gonna go right in and how many do I
Can
have?
my familiar still have been helping?
No, because you can't have a bonus action to tell it what to do.
Okay.
Well,
real
the last
quick.
thing I told it to do was help. Would continuing be okay?
Let me double check because I don't know the Find Familiar spell very well. So it rolls can't attack, but it can take other actions as normal. It acts independently of you, but it obeys your command.
Yeah.
Plus action.
That was the last thing it was told to do. That's why I asked.
True, but I would say that in this case, since it hasn't received a command, it would simply act towards its own best benefit of not dying.
Okay. Yeah, helping
gonna
Bobo to kill it.
It's gonna move away from the giant scorpion.
That's not in its best interest.
To not die, yes.
No, it's not. It could potentially get an attack of opportunity.
Good point. So I guess it will just stay there, cowering.
Okay.
And that's helping.
It uses the dodge action.
That's fair. That's fair.
Did it fall prone again, or did that wear off?
Oh, that's right. I forgot to roll for that again. It fell prone again. How long
so only 3 die this time.
How long does grease last? Because this is
The
bullshit.
duration.
1 minute. The whole fucking combat? Okay, fine. All right, so you roll 3 dice now and take the highest because you've got a reckless and you've got prone.
I'm gonna hit regardless. I took a 20. I got a 25, but let's just see if I can't best that. 25, 19, and as well. So we got a 25 to hit.
That hits.
So regular attack is a 10.
Good hit.
With that extra 2d6. Okay, so 17 damage.
Is down to 13 left. Probably only has 1 turn left to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
And since it's prone, I'm gonna rule that it can't use any of its legendary actions because they all kind of make sense to use while standing. So Bella, you are just currently stable. Mav, make a death saving throw.
Okie dokie.
This has gone wonderfully.
Well, that's a fail.
That's a fail, yes.
Damn,
Howard, it's your turn.
I knew I should have taken that parry apt instead.
The queen is almost dead.
Ding dong, the witch is dead.
Someone just commented on a video of mine. Like literally just did this. On the story about the man I've been terrorizing at Walmart for the past 7 years.
Yeah.
He says, Popo takes over, gives a wink and a kiss, whispers daddy to him, and walks away like nothing ever happened. My only response to that is, don't fucking fetishize me.
You do it well enough yourself.
Yeah, like.
It takes all the fun out of it.
I did Toll the Dead, 4 damage. Yay.
Oh, hang on. Let me roll
a little
for the
bit helps.
save. So 15. So I'll take half that.
So 2 damage.
All right, it's down to 11.
Dead.
You do have one second level. Oh, you do have one first level spell slot left.
Yeah, Tasha's laughter. She's already in the grease, so all that's going to do is knock her prone again.
Well, you already used your
Still
action for
prone.
Toll the Dead. Is what I was saying was I didn't hear you saying you were going to use Toll the Dead. Otherwise, I would have said you could use an action again on like use your level 1 on a regular magic missile or something instead.
Oh, so I can Toll the Dead as a bonus action?
No, Toll the Dead is not a bonus action. It's an action. If
Oh.
instead of using Toll the Dead, you had used like you could have used like magic missile and done 3d4 plus 3 damage.
Oh, I've already used my magic missile. I only had gems
You-
prepared.
No, you have spell slots. You have magic missile and gems both currently prepared. You can
Oh, I
use them
did.
any number of
I
times.
thought I used the only one I had.
No, and you can use it multiple times.
What?
For as
Yeah,
many
Yeah,
spell slots as you have.
wizards.
You have 4 spell slots. You can cast 4 first level spells in any combination of the ones you have prepared, including if they're
Spellcasting for wizards is like a buffet. As long as you have room on your tray, you can cast whatever. You can make any selection. out
I
of
didn't know
any
that.
of the
Can
options.
I mulligan that then?
absolutely. I'll give it back its 2 health, and you can cast whatever you want.
So I'm looking at my prepared spells. I've only got Jim's magic missile for magic missiles.
So on your sheet, you have actions. Click the spells list and scroll down. Under first level, you have Burning Hands, Chromatic Orb, False Life, Grease, Identify, Jim's Magic Missile, Silvery Barbs, Tasha's Hideous Laughter, and Unseen Servant.
So I could have cast any of those?
Correct.
Mhm.
Because of the range that you're currently at, you'd either want to do Chromatic Orb, which is an attack roll, Jim's Magic Missile, which is an attack roll, or Magic Missile, which is not an attack roll and guaranteed damage.
I'd go with guaranteed damage. We've got this bitch on the ropes.
All right, I'll do magic missile then.
All right, then you're going to click the 1d4 plus 1 3 times.
All right, 1, 3, which comes to 4. Oh, so 4, 3,
No,
and
that's all
5.
3 of them. Oh, because that was a custom roll. That's why. Okay. Yep. 4, 3, and 5 is 8, 12, I believe. It has 1 HP left. 1 HP in a dream. It is the queen's turn. Well, unless you have a bonus action. I don't know if you have any bonus action.
I can shove her. but-
She's against the wall.
Yeah, so that
She
ain't gonna
big.
do much.
So she's going to slide back into the wall some more.
Would it help him at all if I did?
No.
Well, I don't know. Could he push her far enough to provoke an attack of opportunity?
No, she literally can't move back anymore.
Can you
And it's
slam
forced
her against
movement.
the wall with it?
No, because it is a
That's doing damage.
bonus action. With that,
Well,
the
I
queen
can
is going to make...
grab Mav. I can grab Mav and pull him back 5 feet.
Yeah, you can do
Yeah.
that if you want.
So that's what I'll do. I'll grab Mav and pull him back 5 feet.
Well, oh yeah, that will keep him still within her range, but slightly safer.
Down to
With that-
Bobo's way.
With that, the queen is going to make a desperate attack at Bobo, making her own reckless attack.
You already get advantage anyway.
Says a 21 to hit.
That does hit.
Come on, do some damage.
Come on, don't.
So 5
That's
piercing,
nice, you did.
lowest I can roll with 2d6 plus 3. 1, 2, 5, and 7 poison.
And so
7 damage.
total.
Yep.
I'm at a quarter of my health.
And ignoring Milo because Milo is doing going to have its own thing. It is your turn again, Bobo.
Did you reprone yourself?
Natural.
Just
What's that?
18. It is fine. It is still standing.
Okay.
She's
So I
not
rolled-
prone.
I'm
You
gonna
pull-
roll 2 dice here.
Yes. Every turn, Bobo loses 1 extra
You're,
advantage.
you're fucked, bud. It's a 25.
Fuck. Yeah,
That's
that's
25 and an 18. So
it. It is 1
uh,
HP anyway, so you're
I'm
guaranteed.
not gonna worry about frenzy, but I am gonna see what I would have done. I would have done 18 damage on that turn.
Yeah. Nice.
Win! Barely,
All
but
right.
we win.
How do you want to do this?
I just want to say, like, after that last one, it's like, well, it's been fun, but I'm starting to get hungry. So I just take my axe and just swing with everything I have and get it right between.
You just hear this sharp twing sound followed by an ear-splitting crack as the blade goes right into the metal chitin of the scorpion's head, and a shocking crack goes through the entire spine, like splitting open a lobster.
Delicious.
Can we cook that?
Oh yeah, scorpions, good eating.
All right, Mav, make a death saving throw.
Okay. That's a success.
Damn right it is.
Anyone want to use a medicine check to try to help Mav?
Oh god.
I only have a +1 to medicine.
Yeah, same here. I've only got a +1, but I'll do it.
Are we out? Like, wait, we're out of combat now.
We are out of combat, so someone should use a medicine check on Bella to try to get them up.
Okay,
All right, I'll do it. I'll do it.
Okay.
I'm stable, so you can't you
It's
can't do
a
it first.
6.
I'll
would be-
help Mav.
So,
Oh god.
Power 2, that does not succeed. Nothing seems.
14.
You
Ooh.
can't see where how to pick up the myconid. Mav, you got an extra success on your death saving throw.
Oh, that's the last success that I need to be stable.
I run over there and I'm like, Mav, buddy, are you okay? Do you need me to rub a little dirt on it?
Bobo, you wanna get another medicine check for me?
Oh.
Herbertu's over there. Wake up, you walking salad topping!
Both of you give me medicine checks again.
You basically just walk over and start slapping me.
What did you say, Russ?
Both of Habertu and Bobo give me medicine checks again.
Medicine check again.
17.
13.
Bella, Mav, you both get up with 1 HP.
Woo!
And to conclude this session, the 4 of you, after being beaten, bruised, damaged heavily.
Wait.
What about Milo's?
I want to scavenge the fucking queen.
Before any of that can happen, the 4 of you that are bruised and beaten and broken, heavily wounded, feel air rush out of the basement, out of the room, as you look over and see Milo's body start to levitate up. Their eyes burst into blue flames, and the skin on and the scales and skin of their head burn away, revealing nothing but a skull as they stand up again before you.
That doesn't look healthy.
Did we
And
all
that
eat the same breakfast?
That is where we're going to end the session for today. You can scavenge the bodies on next session, and I will give the actual description of what Milo went through at the beginning of next session.
So we're just gonna end it on that note. Okay.
Yeah, she's a lich. Cool.
No, end it there.
Well, we are 48 minutes over.
Yeah,
We are
well,
way over time.
well, who decided this slut of a scorpion was going to have 6 kids?
Hey, one of them went off to college.
I'm,
Six
I'm
people in this
betting.
party.
I'm betting it was Milo's friend. Yeah,
There
we'll
is
go take care of
There's that one scorpion that just fucked off.
It
It fucked off before the battle even started.
Watch the shit show. This after like, nah, I don't need to deal with this.
It kind of sidewalks
And
away.
mom just like, what? Where are you going?
Yes, undead necro lizard.
It decides that it's gonna pretend to be a crab for the rest of its life and give up its scorpion ways. And crab walks out of the area.
I don't want to wait to know what happens
It's
to
gonna be
me.
the next queen. This whole thing gets to start over again later because one got away. Because I have a pen and not a pencil, so instead of erasing where all the enemies are, I'm just scribbling them out. And I think it got moved into the space with another enemy that had been scribbled out. So
Oh,
I just
man.
lost which one it was. Like, if you guys want to see what the battle map looks like, hang on. To show you what the battle map looks like. That's what that's why I don't give everyone a battle map. It's awful. You can't tell where anything is.
I like when we've had battle maps in the
I think
past.
you need a better map.
Yeah, probably. All my stuff's in storage.
Oh no.
But with that, I hope you guys had a wonderful session. Those who joined us for today's session, I hope to see you again next week or in 2 weeks. We've been really bad about being weekly with this game.
Yeah, life happens.
Hopefully on
On to
Saturday.
the closing chaos that we always have.